So I don't understand. I'm lost totally where that is concerned. But somebody said that I think Chavi, and somebody said they might cook up one argument and come like where Sylvia is sitting in a prison for 2 years and plan.
I did yesterday, Solji. I did yesterday. I said the same
Empress said same thing. They might go plan. Come. And he's so rude. He's so rude and out order. He's so rude. Like him and say, yo, me do it already and so what?
And I paid for it already.
You understand?
I paid for it.
That's so powerful.
Yep.
Oh, man.
I did it. I
Somebody
paid
has to
for
put
it.
them.
Shut up. And Travi was there yesterday. Judge Travi, I closed my mic today, Your Honor. Speak. I won't say anything. Let me close my mic, Judge Travi. I was listening yesterday, Madam Speaker. I was defense attorney. No, I was what was it? Help me, Solji. I was prosecutor yesterday. Come on, defense attorney, speak.
Yeah,
we are around. It was the other way around. I was the prosecutor actually. And this is nothing, no surprise on his position, especially where he stated that he doesn't run the day-to-day running of the company. We saw that before. We knew that it was coming. Empress did put that argument on the floor from yesterday, so we knew he was going to say that. But here's where I have issues and where this interview and these statements incriminate him. One, it was a mistake. Two, it is convention. And that this has been going on for over 20 years. Now let's put those three things into focus. You first admit that it's a mistake. That's the first thing you try to admit. Then you say it's convention that has been going on for 20 years. You know what you just tell me? That the robbing of the taxpayers' money has been going on for 20 years and you know about it. So we have another crime that you are accessory to. Right. You know of this crime going on for 20 years and you never said anything. You never come forward. In fact, you turn to be a party to it.
Yes.
Right? Then him say, oh, he positioned himself as if they were importing them themselves. And it would have stayed too long. And the people are going there for 10 days. And then you go to UHWI. And he will do it soon. No. Watch this. If you did not let them down yourself, you would have paid the full taxes.
Right.
And you plan to pay the full taxes when you do it yourself. Why when you check the urine route and no taxes no pay, it was okay for you? Why is it okay? You and I know we are import anything that could even have barrel. We know how we are going to pay.
Of course.
But all of a sudden we get somebody to do it and we don't have to pay no money. You know, tell us something. You know, sure. You know, sure. So you know, say.
I bet on the state styling, Travis. I bet on the state styling. Incriminating himself more.
Oh my God, the man made it worse. He made it worse. They didn't try to play the pretty card about his mother.
About his mother, 96.
Sir. The only way your mother should be, and the only way your mother should be stressed out and uncomfortable if she backs her kids in wrong. She should be on the side of justice and law, especially at that advanced age. She should be the moral compass to say, let the law have its course, let it run its course, and then we see what happens. Not just take your side. Not just run and take your side. So, Mr. Gardner, you messed it up. You messed it up. And we need questions to the ask of the CEO. You're right, Munshi, what kind of partnership we have? What kind of benefit the people? What kind of benefit the people will receive?
So we are first, we are hear this.
All right, and he said this is going for 20 years. Hear me next question, Munshi. Hear me next question. So since this is going for 20 years, how the auditor no mention nothing more like this? Auditor General, we need to know what going. Them said this is going 20 years. Tell us.
That is what I said.
Find it again other than these instances, Auditor General. Because if it's going for 20 years, the auditor must be able to unearth more situations like this.
That is why I'm saying if the Auditor General says she's busy and our cap full, that's what I should tell the chairman. The government can use some of our tax dollar and do the rest. We don't mind because we want to fix this once and for all. And according to Comrade Dennis Garden, this has been going on for over 20 years. So it is time for us to clean house.
Madam Speaker, I think it was on Carl's live I was at, And I said to them, I remember listening on the PAC, and they said it has been going on for decades.
Mm-hmm.
So when I walk into other areas, I'm a walkabout, and I hear that it has been for the last 10 years, I said that is not true, because the PAC actually said it's been going on for decades with an S. A decade is 10 years. So if it is the fault of this government, how is it decades? They're not in 20 years. And I was rubbished when I said it was going on for more.
Well, so Dennis Garden confirmed it.
I
He
know
said
I was
over 20 years.
sure.
That's what I'm gonna come with now.
But love, that's what I said to you. I said it because I remember what I heard on the PAC. But when people don't listen and they listen to talking points and they don't read, they will always come with falsified information. And then other people who don't read, they follow them because it's like a cult. It's disgusting.
Same way, so. I am the one.
Explain to me now, Munchi, how...
Good morning, Munchi.
Oh, go ahead.
Good morning, Travis. Good
You
morning,
can go ahead, I am
Soji.
the one, and tell us where to
morning.
the article
Hey,
that was
Travis.
presented to the people of Jamaica from Dennis
Listen,
Garden.
Munchi, me have to
Yes.
gloat first. Because guess what? No, yesterday, Travis was the prosecutor, and I was the defense, and the argument was the word for word what was published in the Gleaner today and in the Observer, word for word. I told him that listen, I couldn't have written it any better. It would have seemed as if me write a story and tell him what to go tell the people. Then. You understand?
Was it? It was
Because
on Kingston.
I was saying the same thing yesterday. This is what they're going to use as a means to defend themselves. They were setting up their defense the entire time when Jamaica was asleep.
Yes.
You understand? They must set up them defense the entire time when Jamaica was asleep. Mark Golden and all of them. They had a high level meeting. You know? That is why you see Julian Robinson could have come out after the PAC meeting and make an announcement that the man pay back X amount of
One day
money.
before the PAC paid back, I am the one. One day. He paid it on the 30th and the PAC sat on the 31st. So it was a mistake.
No, it does not.
It was a mistake, and the Auditor General report was from December. He knew about it all through the time. It was tabled by February, and I know him not pay it back until one day before the PAC sitting, and it was a mistake. Make that make sense?
Exactly, because all of it is a plot. They sat and they thought about it. You understand? All of them sit down and then plan out how them going to get around this situation. How are they going to get ahead of it? And they made that plan to move forward. So even when Julian was sitting in the PAC committee and asking all these questions and pretending as if he was clueless as to what was going on, he was already briefed on the back end. So he already know what happened. You understand?
Yes.
He already know what happened, and they have their plan with them a plan to move forward. And this is the second step in this plan.
Yep.
So we have a lot more to see.
A lot more to see. Because even if at all they he's charged for it, here what's gonna be the defense? Oh well, you know what? He paid it off in good faith. We look at his track record, it is stellar, and that was what I went through with the prosecutor, with the prosecutor yesterday. And because we acted this out, guys, on stage on it was on Kingston 11 Live yesterday. We acted this
mock trial. We had a mock trial
of the same thing, and it came out. I haven't read it, but if I'm the one said it's verbatimly based on what we acted out on stage, me, Travi, and I'm the one. I mean, you understand the next thing is that guess what? It's not that he will not be charged with fraud or obtaining all of this, but guess what? My hands are not in the cookie jar because I do not. If you understand business, the day-to-day operation, I'm not the one that handled it. It's my whoever, whatever. And
exactly.
Munchi,
So
you know what my concern is? You know what my concern is, Munchi?
Yeah.
I told you that
This man
yesterday. Didn't I tell you that? Okay.
Yeah, this man is a businessman, right?
Yes.
And he said this has been happening for over 20 years. You know what that tells me? that this is not his first rodeo.
Ah. Okay.
I
That's
am
what
saying
call an
that
internal,
Very
the
true.
other come back in
Very
and go
true.
again.
yes. So he does not owe customs only $10 million when paid customs. He owes more than $10 million. And just get caught.
Madam Lashika.
The next thing, hold on there, the next thing what we need to look at as well, those almost $500 million worth of contract, where is he in that?
Exactly. I remember the paper then wet up.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We need to know, because these things are not as simple as it is. The next thing, Madam Speaker, we did ask about private sector and government. Remember now, say the government don't always have the machines. So then we say they have contracts with private entities where you go and the government pay. So you don't have to pay no money. So his referral that he's talking about, a money he might make off of the people them. Either the government have a contract with him where the government cater to the cost, because remember say healthcare free in Jamaica. Right?
That's why we need to ask the CEO to produce the contract, because the CEO said there's none. So is it where they're not sending the people them where the government have contract with and not sending them a JACDEN?
Right.
We need to know. Because the CEO said there's none.
Because at Cornwall Regional, there's one with the hospital at Fairview. You go over there, so you carry your referral and you're not paying no money. Whatever you need to do, you go over there and you do it. Right? So if these people are being referred to JACDEN, it is corruption.
Of course, because the CEO said, go back into the PAC when the comrade woman from Hanover asked, what are the benefits, what are the plans in place, the arrangement? And they said there's none. And she was so shocked. She said, so are you saying that there's no way the people of Jamaica benefit from? And the CEOs and that I know of. So who give the hospital authority to send people down a JACDEN? Where's the paperwork?
Right.
Pure corruption.
It is illegal. It is what they're doing. Them should refer the people them to the government pay for arrangement. That's what. So them, and then them are gonna say, oh, we're giving you at a discounted cost.
Right.
No, you are win. You are win.
Tell me, you are win because you get a $10 million discount from the people of Jamaica. So you're not giving people and not winning because you're not giving them it for free. So I don't see how it a benefit we.
The next thing I'm saying too is that him donate to the hospital, this and that. Him get back all of that in a tax write-off.
Right.
So he's not really doing anything for Jamaica. He's doing it at his own benefits, because if him can say, me donate this and me donate that, it's a part, when them calculate it in them tax, it's called basically some donation, whatever it is, but it is written off in his taxes. So him not do nothing super good for Jamaica.
In charitable speaker. That's all under charitable action.
Right.
Yeah, in charitable.
Rusty, here, what?
Yes, Father Rusty, go ahead. With
Dennis Garden saying do nothing wrong in now, resign.
If you assassinate him, then. Yeah. I strongly advocate. Don't. Sorry if you said that for your life, but you see, I think it's the only way to get rid of these culprits. Because nothing the government try, nothing the system try can get rid of these people. I just think they need to get assassinated and once and for all and get rid of them. Yeah. And I think that $10 million that he paid over should be used as evidence in court against him.
But how he get to pay?
It is evidence, because
I don't understand, Travis. Why is he paying money to custom? I don't understand.
So this is the argument that I presented yesterday. I presented here. Me and Sheikah Vice. My Sheikah, good morning. Morning, everybody. Father Rusty, big up. Empress, everybody, big up.
Love me,
So here's the argument. According to the Auditor General report, a crime was committed. Unlawful use of U.S. tax exemption, because U.S. tax exemption is for UHWI imports. Nobody else. It's for UHWI imports. That is the crime. That is the illegal act that took place.
Right.
Now for Mr. Garden to come and say that him never know. Ignorance of the law is not an excuse. You paying the money is admitting that you are part of the crime. The crime was committed.
Right.
Right? And we see this many times over where accountants on behalf of celebrity or companies mishandle their money, but it's the person who pays the price.
Right.
It is ultimately your responsibility to be tax compliant in any country. You could have 1 million accountant and the best accountant. When your taxes run afoul of the law, it is your responsibility. No excuse that you will have to face it. So the crime was committed. We established that. And we established the beneficiary in him. So him can't tell us nothing. We don't want to hear anybody know the excuse because ignorance no excuse.
But why did he pay custom and not UHWI? Because the CEO said that the PAC
but Munshi, I heard if you see if you can find Julian Robinson interview, because to my knowledge, Julian Robinson had said that he paid UHWI.
That's what I heard.
And then him coming at the paper account saying pay custom.
Yes.
So this is how we are bring about so many different stories and misaligning arguments.
Travis,
go ahead.
If the Auditor General says a crime was committed and Dennis Garden say him no do nothing wrong, who do we believe? Whose report do you believe?
It's not about believing. In court, they will have established the facts, just like I did. The facts is a crime was committed. Now that a crime was committed, two things we have to prove: the wrongdoing and the beneficiary. The wrongdoing being the importation. Who is the beneficiary? JACDEN. We don't need no rocket scientists.
Right.
The beneficiary is JACDEN. We established that already with our mock trial yesterday. So and you not knowing does not help.
He admitted in the article, Travis. He admitted this.
Yes.
I am the owner of JACDEN.
And head of the company.
So
and he admitted that 12 dialysis machines was imported by UHWI for his company.
All the come with them, Travis, we are say, oh, why we are called JACDEN and I call on the PNP, like they want to separate the PNP from JACDEN from Dennis Garden. Them can't eat it. It's three in the same. Three of them is the same.
So why they never separate Estate Bridge or Positive Jamaica? Why they never separate these things? Imperium, yes, that one them I could remember. Why they never separate these things? All of them did represent the one person. In fact, the IC went down and made to the KCMC themselves, do them investigation, make their report and present it as is linked to the Prime Minister. When they have ownership over it. So all of a sudden now, we must separate the person from the company or the owner from the company. Why?
Nonsense. I will not tolerate it. Nonsense, comrade. I mean, no one over here. I'm telling you, send me a request because I'm going to be nice to you guys if you don't know nice to me. But you can send me a request. I'm going to ventilate the topic. Because I realize that since the story bus travel, I don't see none of them I push out their head. Where are they? I mean, know them about, I don't see none of the regular comrades them no way. Where they?
I import some people from Pakistan and them places. Somebody some rifle. Them boy I need to get rid of.
Let me tell you, Munchi, may I go fall back from my original point. You see, as far as the PNP supporters and the PNP surrogates are concerned, there's one set of laws for the government, for the JLP, and a different set of laws for the PNP. They don't measure themselves and their activities with the same measuring stick as they measure the government.
No, you cannot. You
understand? They measure themselves with the same measuring stick. They want to crucify the Prime Minister for the transactions that his company made. And they want to say that the Prime Minister is corrupt because his company made certain transactions, but yet still in the same breath, they are saying what JACDEN does is not Dennis Garden's responsibility.
I am the one. I beg that you make the distinctions that the transactions by Mr. Holness companies weren't unlawful. This transaction was unlawful. They were not unlawful.
Exactly. And listen, even yesterday I had a discussion with somebody that I had to clarify what the transactions were because this individual wanted to give the impression as if the transactions were unlawful. I said, no, the transactions were not unlawful. The transactions are considered intra-company transactions. It's a capital injection from a holding company to subsidiary companies. You understand? And it's a complete different situation than what Dennis Garden did with his companies.
Right.
What he did is illegal. It's tax evasion. And according to what was said in the PAC, the documents used were forged documents because the documents were signed by somebody that is no longer with UHWI.
And where is Mark Jefferson Golding? That is the million.
The one that in and of itself is a crime to which he admitted to being a party to.
Exactly. You understand?
Where is Mark Golding? That is the question. I am the one. Because remember, Mark Golding said as soon as he get the information from a formal place, from a person who is credible, because remember I said the media not credible, he might go run out and the chips are going to fall where they lie. No, instead of him come out to answer to the people of Jamaica, he sent out the man to come do this interview. He made it worse.
Correction, Madam Speaker. It wasn't the media. It wasn't the media. It was actually NNN because they are the only source that came out with that.
Remember in that press conference, TVJ was there and TVJ asked him about it and Nationwide asked him about it. And him said he didn't hear it from Auditor General, didn't name anyone. And there's no name when I hear. And then now that the CEO named him and custom admitted, and the man himself came today in the paper and said, yes, I got this dialysis machine. What is Mark Golding want?
Someone what a style. Early in the article you read, the man say, the Auditor General never name him. He never call him name, no wrongdoing, he never do anything. Then later on, he go on to admit, say, yeah man, you know, my company get $12 this machine.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. And he's the owner, of the company.
Makes it worse. Whether I believe it or not, he's self-incriminating right now. I make it easy.
So we are expecting by 10 o'clock tomorrow, Mark Jefferson Golding and Dr. Where's Dr. Dawes? Where is anybody see Dr. Dawes?
Press conferences. No press conferences. What's going on?
Comrades,
no press release, no press conference. Ask them Munchika, they don't talk to me.
Dr. Dawes, you're not talking stuff about it. No, comrade, no can't tell me say Dr. Dawes and nothing to talk. Dr. Dawes always have a lot to say. And these findings that came out at the PAC are more than enough information to call out Doctor. Anybody see him?
I hear same treating Mark Golding for diarrhea. So the two of them missing.
English cock.
English cock.
That was an English cock. And it forced me laugh from man. I don't feel good.
But we don't know it. You notice Dennis Garden not go to the Gleaner and go to the Observer because in things so nobody now go see it in the Observer. Make the Gleaner put it on the front page, you make the Observer put it, but we find it in the Observer, Dennis. You can't hide it from we expect something to come out. We just never know which paper to come out, But we knew something was coming.
Munchie, you know what is the funniest and the sweetest moment in all of this to me? I remember when I brought up the CVM news broadcast clip with JACDEN announcing 12 brand new dialysis machine. Dennis Garden in the video, everything. Come then cost me.
Yeah.
I say, and I see him 12 dialysis machine them, and how you know say that then get that all right? Time will tell.
Exactly.
More say me saying Grammy because he was one of them.
Yeah, some
you Blair, more say you Blair too. So guys, if you can tag you Blair and Ingram, please.
What in there? Ingram and you and all the comrade them will say NEC so meet and Mark Golding go act. Man Golding
Ingram name me have an idiot. every time you Ingram name, me have a headache.
Travis,
Listen,
Mark
listen.
Golden cannot move. I am the one. Mark
Yeah,
Golden cannot tell Dennis to resign
No, he cannot.
because Mark Golden is not powerful than Dennis. Dennis have money and Dennis have status, just like Mark. And I like one of them DB one where he bring in at the party when he can't get rid of. He cannot move.
I said this yesterday. And then tell me, say, I'm madness, me at I said, listen, listen, 5 years ago, Dayton Campbell tell us that the PMP need a leader with money. That was his campaign argument. They need a leader with money. So I said, look, all of who in there, who can challenge them for money? And don't call Peter, because Peter is one. Not a one entity. Who in there can challenge them for money? And they made all sort of excuse. People even bring up Paul and they say Paul money have to hide. He can't public with it.
Paul will not splurge.
Because he have to hide for him money. He can't public.
Paul will not splurge. If you go to Paul will constituency, you will know so Paul will not splurge. Paul will have the worst constituency. As a matter of fact, all of the PNP, but feel worse. Paul will don't spend money, Paul will need. Dennis Garden have money and Dennis Garden have power. Dennis Garden in region 1 is very powerful. And you know what? They seat them in a region 1, a PNP safe seat them. They can't move him. They cannot move him. No time. The region, you have Angela Brown-Burke, where anybody you put there, so I go win, whether on dog. You have Mark Golden seat, you put a dog, they them win. You have Anthony Hilton seat, you put a dog, they them win. You have a Philip Powell seat, you put a dog, they them win. All of the seat them win a Kingston and St. Andrew, a PNP win, a PNP strong seat. So this is why I tell you it's a safe seat where they don't need nothing for winning after no work. That is why they cannot move Dennis Garden. It's a situation like the one in Hanover where Mark Golden bring in, and the one in Westmoreland, and the one and Zulika Jess and Chris Brown, and then one day this man in a region 3, Charlie, thank you for telling me region 3, because so because me call it region 1, cannot move Dennis Garden, and that is why Mark Golden have to quiet and see Dennis Garden can help himself. Well, Mark, he never do good today. He never do good. He didn't do well. He did not do well, guys, because you might go come out and say, I will not resign. I did not commit any crime. What kind of disrespect and laugh in a Jamaican people face when you read the article, you admit to the people of Jamaica that yes, you did use the tax exempt to bring in your dialysis machine because your people them couldn't stay in their country past 10 days. And what kind of people in the traffic couldn't stay past 10 days?
Are you talking? It has to be the people that need dialysis.
But so it's a situation where they couldn't come back, Travi. Why couldn't they come back? Why if the dialysis never clearing?
I've worked in entities that send you on work trip, business trips. Even in Jamaica, if my company send me to a different parish, they pay for your accommodation and your time there. And when it comes down to overseas, when you land in any country, they don't give you stay for the exact time you need to stay for. And 10 days stay, I never hear about it yet. 2 weeks. Maybe I'm going to revisit Jamaica's laws. Cuban them, whether or not they could have gotten more time. They can do extension. It's not a closed, immigration is not a closed door.
Well, I can't tell you because I'm in my engineer, you understand? So that's what I do. I travel for work. And I go all over.
Why?
Different countries and stuff too. And normally what happens is when you get dispatched to go do something like that, which is install equipment, you get a specific time, yes. However, the only way you get dispatched is if the equipment has already cleared customs. That's what I must say?
Yes.
Foolishness.
Foolishness.
Yes, foolishness. May I be straight up with you? The equipment must have cleared customs before the technicians were dispatched to come out and install them.
But we need to find out I am the one because
I want to fix something. Wait, I want to fix something. You see, the technician them is not from Cuba because the machines aren't from Cuba. We're gonna find back your video later and play.
They're from China.
The machines aren't from Cuba. I think Europe their machine they come from, you know. I have to find back that video. I'm going to find back that video then.
Yeah,
I'm going to find back that video.
You know, we need to find out, Travi. Dennis Garden said after the machine them reach the port, he realized that they need a special permission from the health ministry, right? So Dennis Garden needs to post the day when the machine reach at the port and the day when he get the card from the permission from UHWI to use the tax exempt. Can me put it to you, say he cannot prove to the people of Jamaica say after the machine reach, he get the tax exempt. Because him want us to believe, Nax daughter say, him go buy a machine without know how to get them in the country. That don't make no sense. Nobody don't operate like that. Absolutely nobody in the world don't operate like that.
In 20 years, it happened fine, so I know it alone in do. So
no, but so he said after the look here. He said after the machine reach in the country, him realize he need a special certificate. So you tell me so said, only go clean goods before he ship them?
No, go so. And remember since you are 20 years, so that means deeper dive need to take into it because this year over 20 years this foolishness is going. So that means do more stuff too, Munchi. Maybe most of when carrying through it. Maybe most of when carrying in business up there through the UHWI exempt too.
And all of the PNP, but Soji, wait, maybe all of the PNP doctor them will set up shop within the past 30 years. That's how they brought in their equipment. What do you think? I am the one.
Yes, but listen, remember, say, there's also an additional investigation that's going on for furniture that was brought in for a business. So right. I suspect that was also his company.
Yes. Can you know Julian say? Julian was very specific to say for the machine, for one of the Julian smart, Julian never say him pay the money like
hold on.
Julian alluded to the thing that it's more come up. We can't say he never confirm it. You're right, I'm the one.
Fresenius, the dialysis machine, the brand name is Fresenius.
Yes.
Fresenius, and they're from Germany.
Yes.
And they're not Cuban nothing. They're from Germany, Fresenius, and they send their people to install it. So them think they can just fool people. We have the information. Just like how we find the video with you announced to the dialysis machine when your name never called, that's how we are going to find all the information. So go and tell lie and pretend and see what happens. The investigators are on the job. Don't worry.
Yes, Empress, go ahead.
Listen, are you hearing me? You guys are
yes, we're hearing you.
Okay. Remember, March 8th, when we had that room, when you read from the Sunday Gleaner, when I called my college son about the dialysis machine, you remember that? Yes. That was when the furnitures came in and the reverse osmosis machine and the furnitures, and they said that he used the he paid for it, but it was sent to an address on whatever Linda's Road with the address with the hospital name, and we were saying that we didn't know that the UHWI had moved to Linda's Road. So that was a part of the furnitures also. But remember that he paid for it.
Well, we are saying, right?
He didn't address the furnitures. But then again, the fact that he didn't address the furnitures in this, it goes to show you. So when the questions about that come up, what am I going to say? If you come to clear the ear, just clear up everything and done now.
Yeah, can you know what, Travi? You're now, the dialysis machine is here to help poor people, and him not charge more than $10,000. Nobody cares about him for help poor people. All the office equipment them help the poor people. Or the chair them and the office furnitures. All are those things helping poor people. Coming by the machine, he said, I have to help poor people, The machine, or the chair them and the table them and the other things that we're bringing help we.
Munchi, MP about helping poor people.
That thing says so, Jay. It's in that article that thing say.
But last night I actually learned. Actually, this morning I learned that one of the companies are also one of the three companies are his. The one with the laundry one, the one with Supreme Laundry or whatever laundry.
People have said that, but me I wait for the proper investigation.
That's my thing. That's why
So that told the comrade. Because we not to kill up ourselves like them and tell lie on people and have Andrea and malign people character and a public image. We can take our little time and press and wait for the investigation.
I totally agree. Don't be calling people's name.
Yes, we don't need to do that like that for them style.
Correct. Wait for
them style.
Yeah.
So we know people but what I know for a fact so far, Soji, if the PNP could have found a way to tie these 3 other companies to the Jamaica Labour Party, they would have found it long time. Because from the Auditor General report drop, them a search.
It would have been
we know that.
Everybody. Yeah.
Exactly, Munchi. We know that long time.
Yes.
That would have bust long time.
Long if they could have find the smoking gun, Soji.
The shot can't fit labor. That's a problem. So that's why them are mad out in the Munchi. That's why them are mad out in the car. None of shot can't fit labor right.
Thank you.
Them are say 4 company and none of fit labor right. You don't realize. Them are mad out because of that.
If they could have find the smoking gun, Soji. If them could have find the smoking gun, Soji.
No, they feel doing labor.
Them are look, you know. Them are look. Can't find no. That is why Mark Golding run up. Remember Dr. Das come out, you know, guys, and have a 4-part special on YouTube. And that me I wonder. Remember, all of this 4-part special in on YouTube, you know, Soji. 4-part special in did on YouTube. And try to blame Dr. Tufton and Tufton this and Tufton that and Standard this and the CEO this and the chairman this and Tufton this and that water down like butter against sun.
But Munchi, you know, funny enough, you know, when you go back and look immediately, you know, old people said when you throw stone in a pig pen, finish it. When you throw stone in hog pen, what happened? All right, leave it right there. He came out and he started to squeal without anyone calling his name. And JACDEN only came out and he had a series of how the hospital is unkept, how the hospital is not running properly, how the hospital this, and he was only nobody asked you any question. Why are you divulging information when nobody accused you of anything? Your name was there as a consultant. You said you were only consulted for bariatric surgery, for whatever, and you are not a part. You're not on the body. You're not on the board. You're not affiliated. They should not have had you put up there. My question to the well-learned people in this area, how could somebody put my name on a company? They just consulted me about, you know, being a part of the team, and I was only a consultant, and my name and picture is affixed to the company. Do you not think that is a breach?
Of
For
course.
the well-learned people in the space, because I'm not as well-learned, right?
And they don't want to bribe PNP content.
I'm not very smart at all. They said I speaky spokey as if I'm intelligent. So I'm not intelligent, I'll say.
Marjorie, I actually saw what Comrade Clyde said, you know, but Comrade Clyde have been banned from the Mark Goal inside of the PNP since Peter Phillips. Because what happened, you know, Marge? Comrade Clyde is a part of the Peter Phillips side of the PNP. When Peter challenged
PNP.
He didn't like it and he was against it and he was upset with them and he talked up some things. So after the PNP come together, Mark Golding and Peter Bunting still keep him at an arm's length. They're not vexing him, but they still keep him at an arm's length. They love him party same way. The Michael man, the PNP, they not stop. But the PNP, but Bunting and Golding no in him. So he can't speak freely because Bunting and Golding no in him. But you notice the one when you're brushy, which is Colin Campbell, they see him creep out this morning and at least out what JACDEN say that them do to help the people of Jamaica. And nobody never asks them that. That is not in question.
Colin Campbell a lapdog, you know.
Yeah. In a part of the him go back go kiss Mark Golding and Bunting ass and then take him back in. But Clyde then kiss their ass, so they not take back in Clyde.
Oh, kissing the
so Clyde
ring.
can speak freely.
Kiss the ring.
Kiss the ring, yeah, kiss the ring.
Oh, kiss
So,
the ring.
yeah, Clyde no kiss the ring, Empress. So they not take back in Clyde, but Then take back in him and him come out this morning. I go say, oh, Dennis Garden said the dialysis machine is helping the poor people. It's not Dennis Garden's job to help the poor people of Jamaica privately.
He's not Ministry of Health. He's not a part of the ministry. He provides a service.
Exactly. I said that is the Ministry of Health. Nobody hired Dennis Garden to do. Why they come with them always I report my life. You know, you know something wrong with them?
It's okay. We go. You start a new one.
Just tell me say, oh, the life, this and that because of them. I make a 3 restriction up at the so we show you. So every time I see cut off, I gone, it gone.
We come back again.
I don't know what is wrong with the comrade them.
Appeal them.
Yeah, man.
Appeal the restrictions them. Appeal them. Appeal them. Click on it and appeal them.
Yeah, click on it and appeal.
Appeal them. And we know they up here do no wrongs. No wrongs is being done up here. So you appeal them.
But me not understand how comes the comrade them can't take steps from me.
When you try to do good, evil present himself.
There's a sexual suggestive content.
None of that now go on.
Absolutely not. Lies.
None of that now go on.
No sexual anything. No.
The comrade agree.
The comrades man.
You need to put up a PG-21 thing there on your
And nobody talk about anything.
We not move.
Nothing.
We're not moving. We're not moving. Everybody where they are 200 no stay put. We're not moving. We're not moving. Yeah.
But I don't understand what's wrong with them traffic. I don't know. I just put a talk about the Dennis Garden. If my life get restricted, we have 100 labor red on TikTok.
Hey,
yes. I realize I'm not African live comrade. At one time for the week, me turn on my live if me feel like, we have 100 labor right over here. We turn on the live and we will be discussing the JACDEN Dennis Garden corruption. So look here away. What you guys need to do is to tell Dennis Garden and Mark Jefferson Golding say, then time come. Because they for the first time in a history travel, a party from the opposition bench is caught up in corruption. This is the first time. It's unheard of.
And I want corruption now to win.
Amen.
This is the first time we see happen next data where you sit from the opposition bench and you thief taxpayer money. We never see this before, PNP.
And that has been for decades. Add decades to it.
And according to Comrade Garden, for over 20 years. This has been going on. So remember, so we just come in for 10 years, so we come in. You know what hurt me to Travi is the fact that we come in for the 10 years and the CEO, them when we put there, we know better, them join and continue. The Auditor General said they may not have known that it was wrong. Can you believe that? Can you believe that the CEO, them don't know so that wrong to give private company tax exempt? Me not get it. And me know say the PNPs, what the people them in the public.
They know it's wrong because any sensible person know that the Ministry of Finance give out tax exemption. And right? And they do it through the Island Revenue Service, that's what them call it, through tax offices.
Yeah.
It's not individual entities like hospitals and whatever give out tax exemption. That's crap.
Right. So that's the argument that they never know say it wrong is false.
Of course that's false. Of course that's false.
So the PNP, why comrade uno can't get away. Me know say later, me know say tomorrow when Tiffuse get pound of case tomorrow and Emily, come here one little clip with Emily or bash Dan Pollock, tell Emily about say, oh, if Emily know how much people JACDEN help with dialysis and this and that. And there's a contract in place where people benefit. Emily said, give it to the police. Don't give it to me.
So hear this now. So hear this now, people. So hear this now. Folks know how people need to know this because PMP supporters don't seem to know it and then call it help. They call it help because they feed them with a spoon and use a shovel to take back from them.
Yes.
How is that help? Them give a little spoonful, just barely brush pound on it, but when them a come take frown, is a shovel them a use. And bail out everything I move. I don't call that help?
No help.
You call that help?
John Paul say all the people JACDEN a help. Much poor people. I don't know which people in my help because first of all, nobody now left Mandeville and God JACDEN. Nobody now left St. Catherine and God JACDEN. Nobody now left no rural Jamaica and God JACDEN. So the only people who have benefit from JACDEN, if anybody get benefit, Travi, is the PNP people them when at town. Only the PNP people that can go there and beg and ball and go in an orange shirt and get discount. You have only the PNP there from Angela, or from Mark, or from Anthony Hilton, or from Paulwell. Maybe can go there with cap in hand.
Sometimes not even PNP people I get the benefit of PNP. Because if Melissa money can collect and lock up and nobody the benefit. Can you imagine?
Exactly.
Melissa money collect, they collected it. We know they collected it. And no one benefit, no PNP the benefit from it.
And I know we can't see one PNP. I cut one string on one door say them benefit from the Melissa money. And when we ask the PNP, they say
we can call one name, we can call one name on TikTok. I don't want to call nobody name for your program and it cause problem.
You know, say me ever get cussing because you know me no around parading. So go on.
Then look how long cartoon a big one house. The money we collect out of it can't give one house to cartoon.
And no cartoon on the tapalin. And no comrade cartoon on the tapalin from Melissa. And she can't come out of tapalin and now. Me see that the Gleaner, one family from St. Anne's gone ball to the Gleaner say pure promises and he not get no help. 6 months after the storm, Travi, when everybody pick up the pieces and I move on and I try to help themselves, the hotel industry open up back, the farming industry open up back. Pernell Charles Jr. I give out more money than ever before to fix house roofs and everything. And health sector is trying to fix what the corruption up a UHWI ban the PNP. Yet tell me say PNP people still a ball about it now get no help. Then when them all get up off of their hand. When them all get up off of their hand, Travi, are they hand broke? Nobody now have no pity for them no more. Then I say no more care package now come. When last time I see one vehicle drive come to Westmoreland and get a care package, comrade, care package days are done. You must get up and help on yourself and start blame government. Me see one of the Gleaner ball, but oh, they don't get no help from and still a ball. Then the one who no ball too. Get up and help on yourself and plant some things and care go on a market because market are going on now. I go on the hotel go look and work. Because me think my Prime Minister got better come with the voucher system, travel between me and you, I think it come. I think it come at all. And me never get announced in the budget. So look at the voucher system cancel travel. I don't know. Because I don't hear my Prime Minister announce it. So all of the people when sit down and wait for government.
$1 billion. Not $10 billion make available for all of these things. They want more than that. Anybody get anything of a 15 or 10 billion.
And I feel to fix the roof. Because the roof is more important than a night dinner. So all of the comrade and this long and things that they vote so they don't come. The government make sure they go on the light so you can see if you go on a work. Government make sure go on the light so you can see to prepare for no uniform and no clothes to go on a work. Go and work. Anybody who sit down 6 months after the storm waiting and handout, I want to break this sad news to you to this evening at 3:29 on this beautiful Sunday evening. Go and get a job. No voucher not coming, Chap City. No voucher not coming from Comrade. And the people in Chap City say light with no house. I know the government figure them house, Comrade Chap City. I know the government figure them house and never in history. Never in history in any country under any government, the government provide housing for people after storm. It has never happened, comrades. It has never happened in first world America. It has never happened nowhere in Europe. It has never happened anywhere in the Caribbean. So I don't know what you think and who are mislead, but I want to tell you guys clearly that the government of Jamaica is not providing any house for Uno. Help and assist. And after that, Uno go and go help Uno self. And that is the reason why Dennis Gordon is caught in this corruption, comrade. Because Uno always look at hustle. Uno always a look at hustle. Dennis Garden say him no, say him could get the things without the tax exempt. Why did he take that route? Why didn't he go to the proper procedure, Travi, which is to go to the ministry and get the tax exempt? Can remember him saying, no, after the things them reach on the wharf, he realized he need the tax, he needed to know. And then at the further on down in the article, he said, well, me didn't know if me did go, me would get the tax exempt. What is Dennis Garden really telling the people of Jamaica? On one hand, he never did know, and when he reached his final, and the other hand, he didn't know, saying could have go to the ministry and get the tax exempt.
You know why, Munchie? You know why, Munchie? Because you see, if he had gone and sought a tax exemption, it would have means he would have signed some sort of agreement with government, making a part of his service beneficiary to the public for free.
Right.
And him now go give away nothing for free. It would have mean say he would have to have a contract with you then to say, all right, then he would have to do X amount of people a month time. And he's not going to do it.
But in the article, I'm the one, he said that if he had gone to the Ministry of Health to get the waiver, he would have gotten it because he qualified for it.
That is the reason why we should convict him.
Yes.
That's exactly the reason why he should be convicted.
You know what I heard, Travi, you know what I heard? When I asked about that JACDEN, with the machines going, and I go, why would the machines go there under the exempt status from UHWI? I was actually told that there is an agreement with UHWI and JACDEN. That's why it was sent there. And I couldn't understand because you know what? As I said, I'm learning the culture. I cannot use my business practices as a tape measure in any way, shape, or form to measure your guys' system. But I was told that there is an agreement. So I just shut my mouth because there's an agreement, right? And now hear the story coming out. But what it is, the deflection is, guys, just always remember, yesterday in our mock trial, what we were doing is the same thing, because why he came out to say that today is that, yes, he is the owner, but the business is a separate entity, which is a person. So he's going to say, yes, I'm the owner. Yes, I'm the founder, but the business of itself is a person and it's a separate entity from me. I did not do anything wrong. The business who stand alone as a person did the act, not me. And on behalf of the business, I am going to pay this in preemptive restitution.
No.
Help me.
No, that can't work. We're not going to accept that. Go ahead. Go ahead.
On one hand, he said the understanding has been there for over 20 years. He had foreknowledge that this was taking place. What took place is not new.
Of course he
him.
did.
So to say this separate entity as a lawmaker who sits in our parliament making laws, you have a duty to protect taxpayers, protect the coffers of the government, and to make sure that all the laws that were created by the lawmakers are followed. And the fact that you had foreknowledge that this was taking place, you in yourself and at a point in time engaged and knowingly benefited from this corrupt act. There's no escape. There's no escape.
Listen, winner. Listen, this is total. You can see the trend, the payment, the admission. If at all he is charged, here what's going to be it. You know what? I pay back based on what what would have been paid to customs. I repay.
No, payment is a confirmation.
For sure.
That what you did was an illegal act. You basically tie yourself, you tie your hand and jump off in the ocean.
No, you're not jump off in the ocean, because guess what happened? Your Honor is gonna say you did that in good faith, and because
no. If that was the case, every chopper will get caught, cannot pay back his money, and prosecution done with.
Some can do that.
Exactly.
Some people don't do that. Just like Silvera, it can be done. Yep.
If I been so rude, read child, I'm done already. Anything you accuse me of, just pay up the money and the argument done. That can't be.
You know, Empress, we're not talking about the legal basis, you know. Our issue is, I mean, it's a legal basis, yes, but
no, it's a legal part they're going to use, Madam Speaker. It's a legality of it.
No,
and
but then
it over your eyes and over the eyes of Jamaicans. That's what they're going to use. It started. The paper tell you today. We saw yesterday and we spoke about it, and the defense of you, and it's in the paper almost verbatimly. Yeah. So think about what else is going to come, and it's all in the name of the business. I was not aware. I'm now made aware, and once it came into the public and I made aware, I took action. What did you do when you were informed? I did not.
But again, Empress, that cannot stand, because he said this type of arrangement has existed for over 20 years.
I went on a live and I said that, and they said I was lying. And I said, in the PAC, it's
in the meeting. It's in the article.
It's nothing new.
The article that with the interview with him, he stated that it has been going on for 20 years. In the article.
I know about it, Travi, in the PAC last week. I was the one who was playing it for the live and out working, and I heard it. So when I was talking, I said, but I heard in the PAC. Remember, I'm all new to it, learning. I said, I hear in the PAC where this has been going on for 20 years, for decades. So somebody was like, oh, you know, it's Tufton, and blame the minister. I said, well, how are you going to blame this government if it's been for decades? Meaning it would have been coming over from the previous administration into this, because this administration is only a decade. A decade is 10 years. So if we're doing an S, it meant that we're doing it times 2 or 3. And that's what I said. And I was rubbished. But because, hey, I'm not a big politician, I'm not this, I'm not that, but I'm not stupid. I read and I can comprehend and have critical thinking skill. I don't have to be aligned with any party.
How can we go forward now, knowing that this man has done this thing? Oh, you can't trust him.
You can't trust anybody. You can't trust anybody, winner.
Can't trust him.
Yeah. Because you see what you put in place already. It's already set in place. And as I said, if it goes into court, mark my words today. The how much day of April, mark my word, what is going to go? His good faith. He paid in good, and that's what he's been instructed with by his lawyers.
Yes, and
taxpayers going to sit down and just accept that like crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
But Empress,
the common man, all of those people who have been charged, who have colluded to defraud Scotia Bank and NCB and all of those, could just pay back your money and everything is good.
Well, you see,
that is why we're calling on Mark Jeffers goal winner, because from the PAC meeting, we don't hear from Mark Golin, we don't see Mark Golin, we don't keep the press conference, we don't address the country about the damning allegations and the finding at the PAC. And normally he is the man when it comes to corruption, he's first out the blocks. What happened?
No perception of corruption.
The perception or even any allegations, wait for facts. He run out and he keep a press conference and have Daz and Nikisha beside him, and sometimes he carry Dayton or he carry one of them. All of a sudden, no sight to Mark.
Alfred Daz is a consultant at JACDEN. We don't even recognize. When usual drill him a ball board. In a ball board drill, how much drill Dennis Garden take from the Jamaican people now? Over 20 years with that drill money.
Winner, how many houses could have been built in Westmoreland from that? How many houses? How many poor people that these people stand on the hilltop and on the pulpit and cry? Poor people.
Yes, poor people, and Angela love poor people, and Mark Golin is for the poor people, but yet still.
What we need, the custom agency to, because they would have been storing information, is to go through every single document that is associated with the University Hospital of the West Indies, because according to UHWI, them people lost and them people get destroyed on a flood.
Custom have it.
Fine enough.
Unless somebody going to deal with the custom have it.
Custom, we want custom to go through it. FID, MOCA, Interior Commission, they go through this 20 years of every single equipment that come through the war.
Yes.
That is not at UHWI, or UHWI could not account for a write-off. We know see over there.
Yes.
Right?
That is a good idea. That would be easier. That would be even easier than asking the people about UHWI winner, because the ball of them paper wait up in a room, you know. So by the time they get to write them paper, they can go find them where they hide them at 10 years time. So just go straight to custom, carrying a team with them, get on the system, and all of the people, all of the equipment them where you will bring in for the tax exempt, look at them, because chances are 90% of the things them when they bring in for tax exempt are for a private company, which is illegal, and that can help with the budget. That is what the government should do.
Munchie, you will say, okay, so the first time the documents them went up. Okay, accident, fine enough, that can happen, right?
Yeah.
Second time, negligence. Okay, fine enough, we reprimand the person because you should have known. Third time, it's planned.
Well, you know what you know what me also say? How many other bodies or hospitals have or any other government entity that has tax exemption similar to this? Because this now happen just at you. This is not only happening at the UHWI hospital. Very sure of it. There are more instances. As a matter of fact, you see these tax exemption statuses, the government revoke every one of them. Let them apply for tax exemption for every single import, each and every time. Each and every time. And every time they represent our import, I look into it, I look into the matter, and then
they go to the ministry every time.
But don't give them a blanket tax exemption, because see what happened from a blanket tax exemption, none of these people should have it.
So you're right. We need to make a lot of changes up at UHWI and in the health sector. A lot of changes up at UHWI and on the board, them around the hospital and down at Sarah. All them, because I think Sarah have it to where them can bring in things too. Sarah have it, we can bring in things too, and the government, they get tax exempt if we bring it into the Sarah. So what if them have it as Travis say, and this you can't put such much power in a one person hand. Because you know, say, come power, come corruption. They must go through a farmer sitting and 2-3 person know about it, and government member know about it, so we can hold them accountable. When the Auditor General go in, we can say the permanent secretary sign it, and the CEO sign it, and the minister, it was sent to the minister via email. So we can't hold more than 1 people accountable for it. We can't have just the CEO and the board chairman knowing about it, and we only find out about it after. Cannot continue. And we have to make a lot of changes, radical changes in the health sector, so it can fix once and for all. And this is a moment for us to do it. So we must take the opportunity to do it while still calling on Dennis Garden to resign and calling on Mark Jefferson Golding to come out and keep a press conference. And the people of Jamaica and the media have questions for you to answer, Comrade Leader Golding. We have questions for you. Anyway, guys, may I leave the next 16 minutes. Do you have anything else to say?
And the public hospitals them that have tax exemption status, I think the Auditor General needs to look at all of them people to see what they have been doing. UHWI was caught red-handed. Who else have been abusing this tax exemption policy? We just need to find out as taxpayers. It can't work. It can't happen. Because every time you have a private entity doing something like that, the taxpayers lose, and you have entities that are using the tax exemption status of UHWI, bringing in the stuff and then sell it back to UHWI at a markup. Imagine that, the blatant corruption and the audacity of these people.
You know the next suggestion I have that we need to fast track is the digitization of this society. Digital transformation needs to be at the forefront of everything we do. Because if you look at municipal cooperation mishaps, paper burn up, document can't find, so many other situations, you go back and you look what happened. No
They
paperwork.
say flood too, you know, the one down at Hanover, they say flood too.
Paperwork. Rat bite.
The municipal corporation down at Hanover say flood wash up for them paperwork. But pure corruption. Pure
Paper.
corruption.
No more paper. Paper burn up. Or even if them burn down a courthouse like in man level, everything should be stored. On the web, it should be digital. You can retrieve it digitally.
I know what's your it for them over.
Yeah, right. The government can do that, Travis. The government can provide the money and get the company back things through procurement as an emergency under NARA and get that done. Because that is what NARA is there for. Get the thing done under NARA. I just said, Travis, digitize every single thing in a government, in a public servant. Anything we know how to put it on the system and make after the people of Jamaica can have access to it. Because our full money we not spend, what kind of hide up, we not go on with. It's not lie. And in that 2026, we should not use no damn paper for do nothing for show. It's a shame. In that 2026, but paper wet up in a room. Shameful. Shameful in that 2026, me not lie. And we can fix this, and it can be fixed in the next 3 years. One
biggest red flag. That are the biggest red flags. When I say paper wet up or burn up over you, a pure corruption. That does tell me a pure corruption of that.
Pure corruption, Chavi. When I lie, you tell. Paper. And that's the same thing at the municipal corporation, them. You know, remember when they meet at the PAAC where they every single one of the CEO, them at the municipal corporation behind with their audit. Every single one of them.
I know, but
some of them all down from 10 years ago winner.
But I know one can fix. I know one can fix 900 million worth of spend and rat it up all I document them.
Yeah.
Man say rat nyama your document. Jesus Christ.
We need to wipe the slate clean and get the digital system in place, and every single dollar that the councillor, that the CEO is and the council, the municipal corporation is spending, put it on the system. Just like how the new CEO of UHWI now moving forward, every single procurement document will be uploaded to the system. Whether that be 1 million, 10 million, 30 million, it will be going to the system. And that is what we want right across the public sector. Right across the public sector, we want it. Because we tired of the corruption and we tired of the government worker them and thief up with money, and every time when the money miss, we start to say, the minister, we want to hold the right people accountable once and for all.
You know, so them used to do the tax, the write-off, tax write-off.
Yes.
And you know what Minister Nigel Clark did? He coded it. So when me go in a tax office, I can't tell my friends, say, so me look a write-off, or this or that, or so again. It can't work like that. It's coded. Coded meaning everything where you say it's like a rubric they have to use for you to get the write-off. So the officer, all right, my business, Melissa come, my business destroy, my bank statement, I don't make no money. You have to provide everything for sure. And I like one time just walk in and your friend them pull 2 strings. So we need to get the tax exemption under the same format.
True.
Same way.
You're right. Yeah, man, that's true. We are called upon the minister, Shika, we are called upon Tufton, bring policy to the parliament to put things in place for us to fix the things in the health sector once and for all. We don't want to come back here next 2 years from now.
Madam Speaker,
we have the opportunity to fix it. Let us fix it.
My question to JACDEN has been in business for more than 2 decades, right? Stop knowing that his business is what his business practices are. He is providing services. You want to say to me that this man could not have registered a business as a non-for-profit and have his own setup? Like, are you saying to me he could not have his own setup, that he can have this? This is something he could do for his business. It doesn't mean because you set up as a non-for-profit, it's not for profit. But my problem might be because you've got to have the oversight is very strict. And this hanky-panky could not have happened if you are on a non-for-profit. So why
You know, the PNP and oversight no work. That now go work with the oversight. That the word and PNP no Empress.
But Punkus I say, hold on there. Munchi
Police, you know. What I tell you?
Munchi Punkus drop 2 messages in the chat. You know what he Punkus I say?
What you say?
He have names and full details.
Of
Who, what, when.
As it relates to JACDEN?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So when you come tell with them, when you come break the news,
and guess
what's
what?
the pin?
Always a cussy junk for them. Come and cussy junk.
You know, we have another problem with you guys. Where Punkus can't drop it. The PNP cannot be cheering the PAC at this moment in time regarding any form of questions that we are going to question these people about UHWI and JACDEN saga and the other companies, because we need to know who them to and let the chips fall with part them supposed to lie, right? But at this moment in time, Julian Robinson need to recuse himself because there's a clear conflict of interest. You can't have PNP investigating PNP because the truth will not be brought forward, right? So we need a JLP or come in and ask the tough questions. And likewise, if the JLP is in hot water, the PNP is the one supposed to be chairing the meeting to get
I agree. It must be removed. But you know, say, we know. Now we have the majority. Now we have the majority on the PAC. We can't move him as the chairman.
Yeah, the JLP is so afraid of its own shadow. They are afraid to take actions. Them all that think about the public and say, we have 4.5 more years before election is due. Hello, use of the power where people them here.
Yeah, the 2 years and 50.
You use of the power where people them here. Nobody now remember that 4 years for now.
Yes, use it first 2 years and fix things. I agree, but let me see if any of them are going to move him come next week because we have the majority and we can remove him as a chairman.
Munchi, remember when they marked that quarantine to chair every single committee? They wanted to chair every single one of them. The ICO, you remember that in a quarrel, so they want to share every single oversight committee.
The PNP.
Yeah.
Why not?
I know we have to go revoke one of them. No public have to then get revoked.
We must move Julian as the chairman of the PAC for this issue. The UHWI issue, Julian is untenable. Yes, Punkos, where say I go now? Talk to me.
All right, guys. I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna say, you know. Again, this is not my opinion. This is a phone call I get, and there was them laid out to me, plain and simple. All right, the long and short of it. Let me start from the bad news. The long and short of it. MP Dennis Garden cannot be charged for anything. Him wasn't complicit in the action that was taken. I'm work at them. One of them, Ken John and Pam Redwood, right? Pam Redwood went to because he fired both of them because them do some behind the door, under the table deal. You understand me? So them are also. JACDEN for real have a lot of dialysis machines at them facility. And the overspill where you will get, them send the overspill to JACDEN, and at Linda's Road and JACDEN charge $10,000 per session, while other places are charged 17 to 20 and above. JACDEN also supplies like GUI, whole heap of machines, whether MIR, dialysis, all kind of machine, give them. You understand me? There's an MOU between JACDEN and UHWI, right? Long-standing MOU, right? So
that means to say the CEO the CEO will come with the MOU next week. He have to come with it.
Most.
He was asked and he said there was none. So maybe he go back and look and he go find it. And the people will ask for that MOU. They can't tell me things. Go on again.
But that was just
Joshua wants to be added, Madam Speaker.
All right. So he called when he find out about the situation, him called customs and asked how much money, $10.3 million, and immediately him paid. Right? So it was the concession, no, the tax exemption was done by you, right? People, the party only now go like, no. There's another company owned by a Jamaica Labour Party personnel named Supreme, right?
So where can we find this evidence? So
when the part the bus, you understand me? The PMP have a field there. Just hope so nothing come out of the party, right?
No, they know it already because they've been saying
Should be more. No. Should be more. Should be more. Should be right out. We're not doing that. Should be right out.
Because
we're going to turn on our phone and we're going to bring down the person.
I heard it because I walked about. I heard it already.
Member of the Jamaica Labour Party who finds themselves entangled in this corruption at the university hospital of the West Indies. I'm sure Prime Minister not support them neither. So if they know themselves and they know evidence is coming, they can start prepare themselves to left the Labour Party and the Jamaica for this. Thanks in the focus.
Deeper than we think.
Punkos, good afternoon and greetings, Madam Speaker and everybody and those in the chat. You know, some most of what them tell you do a lie though. And me can tell you personally.
Left it up, Joshua.
Hold on now. You see this whole matter about donating machines to you in nothing no go so. Me can tell you say nothing no go so. Me I tell you that personally. This is his machine that he brought in for himself and use the taxpayer money. The lady them who get fired now have nothing to do with it, the person them. Because the man is a very thorough man. Me can tell you that personally.
Exactly.
Nothing pass him attention. So all of this is a smoke screen.
And distraction.
Somebody has to take the fall.
He did not bring any evidence to prove, say, him do all of this, just be a talking points and be a distraction. The fact is that his company benefited from the tax exempt at UHWI. And I am not, you notice me not talk about him criminally, Funkos. Me talk about him is morally because Mark Jefferson Golden put out a standard by which his members must act. And that is why me call for Mark Jefferson Golden every single day. Mark me depend. Me not busy with Dennis Garden. But the law take it court with Dennis Garden. I'm for Mark Golden.
No law to be taken against Dennis Garden. There's no can we do about him.
Listen me. The Corruption Prevention Act, it is his company. When Siaga company they do owe taxes, PNP run with it and say Siaga owe tax. Eh? I did this company, no matter who do it.
Again, we're not defending Dennis, All I say is that nothing now come out this,
I said it, Punkos. I said the same thing.
Listen, the only way something don't come of it unless those who in charge of prosecution fall down on it. First of all, why is it that the Auditor General in the first place never called his company name? Why is it that all the weeks like this has been going on? Right? Why is it that in all of this time it has been going on? At the first we hear this. First of all, him leader say he's not culpable. If these persons that you named all of a sudden were the ones, right? You would have said, boy, listen, me investigate and find out, come in and know nothing about it. Right?
The box stop with him, Joshua. The box stop with him. He said it in the paper. He said, I am the owner, so I must take responsibility. And morally, it was wrong, son of Punko. So even if it not I'm to him criminally, Mark cannot run on any corruption ticket again. And this is corruption.
I can ask a question. Was a crime committed?
Of course, there's a crime.
Proud, of course.
Punkos, was a crime committed?
But by whom?
No. Answer first question. Then jump past the question by asking me a question. Was a crime committed?
You know, say me not gonna do that. By whom?
All right. Moving on. You know, answer a question. Joshua, you answer yes or yes. Who benefited, Joshua? That's the question now. Who benefited from the crime
company
committed?
that he owns?
Exactly.
His company that he owns.
Are you
Arrest me case.
Listen.
Hold on, Joshua, wait. Let me ask the question again. No, Joshua, wait. Joshua, wait now. Joshua, wait. May I ask the questions again. Was a crime committed?
Yes, yes.
Who benefited from this crime?
No. Who committed the crime?
No, sir. No, sir, you can't do that. Don't do that.
No. Who committed
All right, let me agree. Let me agree with you. Let me agree with you. Hold on, let me agree with you. I put agree with you. You will committed the crime. You will committed the crime. So
was he aware
Joshua,
of the crime?
No. Wait. Joshua going to the bank, stick them up, rob the money. Me drive Joshua to his house. What's my part in this now?
Yeah, they get away. You were aware.
What's my part in this? I'm just a taxi driver then. Okay, me don't know about it. Me blind deaf and dumb. Me just a taxi driver. All right. Okay.
If it was that simple as Funko said, Travi, Mark Jefferson Golden would have run out long time with a press conference. The facts are there, and Mark Golden Funkos ran on an anti-corruption platform. Mark Golden, in several speeches and numerous occasions, said that while he is party leader and president of the People's National Party, he will tolerate absolutely no corruption. It is now proven that Dennis Gardner benefited from the corruption at UHWI. That is my argument. I mean, I come after that, and that is why Mark Golden can't run out.
And hold on, you're right, but it's Dennis Gardner's company.
Dennis Gardner is the owner of the company, Funkos. I remember that question. We guys, let me ask everybody a question.
Andrew Wallace is a company. Andrew Wallace. That was the same premise. Then there would be no argument about that.
Because Dennis Gardner said in the article that
there's no LLC. It is no LLC.
Funkos, Dennis Gardner said in the article, Travi, I am the owner, so I have to take responsibility. That is clear.
Watch this now. So everybody has said, oh, he not doing because the company commit the crime. Yet Dennis Gardner pay back money to customs. Make it make sense, like make it make sense. Like.
Trav, I'll tell you something. It's when those machines were supposed to be purchased. We knew long time in advance that there was going to be a place that offers dialysis. Other than UHWI. We knew that long time, right? You want to tell me that you assign a check, you know the cost of the machines before they came in, and you being the person who signs the check and knows that GCC is supposed to be added to this, and being as thorough as you are, sign the check and realize that it falls short at $10 million, and you not question your workers them? Nonsense. After the whole Jamaica and a fool.
Nonsense. Camera for.
Let me ask a question.
Jesus. Murder for Samantha, guys.
Not show off, such a pretty.
Me don't want to tell them because I want to pay they call look for you.
Let me ask a question.
When left her to Sydney.
When SSL was caught up in the fraud the other day, who was all before the court?
Mr. What's my name? Lord of mercy, remember my name. UHWI. And UHWI employees them say do the job, right?
Okay, so how is it that it is
wonderful presidency council?
Oh,
look here,
wonderful president's council. Wonderful president's council.
I don't want to bring no PNP fans and propaganda. Okay.
Well, when you see they might implicate or indict people in cases, you know, see our whole organization go sit down in a court, and then you see some charge accomplice, then you hear say this one get away based on the evidence, and then you hear say the owner. Listen, not because you're an owner, you know, and you have employees, don't absorb your responsibilities, you know. So I don't want to come here and fool up the people them.
But I don't know. Let me give you something most recent.
Take up Kingston.
Let me give you something even more.
Don't go to say it.
Because them want him be the one to carry out the liar news. Them want Punkos to be the one to carry out the liar news. To say yes. Yeah.
In order to come and sell it, right? And everybody's going to
If all things was bright and beautiful, Shika, where is Mark Golden?
But
This
not
tells
just
us
that.
everything. You know,
Madam Speaker, and the rest. The last PAAC meeting, when the people from UHWI was explaining the different procurement levels, right, about the procurement committee in the hospital, and after that, then where it have to go, then regional, then it got to the ministry, then it got to the minister. Don't somebody jump over everybody else and say, so and it was Julian to be exact. That means the minister is ultimately culpable, right? The minister is ultimately culpable, right? And I tried to pin it on the minister.
Exactly.
So what is different between
in
the
numerous
situation?
occasions they tried it. Cousin tried it. Cousin tried to pin the minister. Cousin said on the minutes of the meeting, after the meeting, isn't the somebody supposed to, the chairman supposed to send the minutes to the minister? For time and time again, the PAC, the PNP tried to pin tough and things. But now when Dennis Garden is caught up in corruption, Dennis Garden said, I am the owner of the company. That's what he said. So how are we now separating Dennis Garden from the company? I mean, you know why Punkos come up here, come and try to mislead the house and mislead the Jamaica Labour Party and blagger them. Dennis Garden, Punkos, and JACDEN is one in the same.
No,
One
and
entity.
that is where that's why they're getting away with it, anti-Munchi. No.
Empress, hold on.
Yes, go
I
ahead.
remember when the idiots still come out about estate bridge try to build extra room when nothing on the side. Who then try to pay for even when you don't have no share in that company?
But you know what happened?
Andrew Wholeness.
Yes, because guess what?
Andrew Wholeness then pin that pan. Dennis God, then I think.
I remember that, but you know what happened? They said Puss and Dog now have the same luck, and guess what happened? For years they have drawn this Andrew thing. I was never on any live in anything, but I was listening on Cliff Hughes has been my person, and I wasn't researching, but Cliff Hughes would give me my daily thing, and I heard everything. But being able to talk in this space, because I can't talk on Cliff like how I would talk in this space, guys, once we understand about how the business operates, it is two separate people. But yes, he's going to take accountability that he is the owner, founder. But the second part of it, the second part of it is going to say, guess what? I am not responsible for the day-to-day operation. And they did something. And once I got a wing of what they did, I went in and I made correction and I made restitution.
And Empress,
which is
that
not
can be
enough.
a lead, but Empress, that can be a lead.
Years. He knew.
He
said this has been an agreement for the last 20 years.
But listen, guys, it's what business is. That's what I'm trying to say to you.
No.
Yes, talk to me, brother Punkos. Yes, what have I done wrong now?
That's like the first thing we come and say. So me a push it in and say, "What me here?"
Punkos was a year, but I use them and try to use you.
Joshua, don't make me a follow. Joshua.
Punkos, now go and follow there. I told them the same thing. Yeah, I'm the one told them the same thing yesterday, brother Punkos.
Nobody I use me.
No.
But they are trying to. They are trying to.
Personal.
Whoever call you, them probably get it from somebody and decide, all right? Because them know so them couldn't come to you just like that, because you got to think through it. Right? And them know so them couldn't throw it out to we like that, because we are going to dissect it. So guess what? Them are the most vulnerable.
Make it stay away there. Make it stay away there.
We are not concerned.
Me not only know if someone say no. That's the first thing I tell them to say. It's not me.
Man in there making my
the messenger.
I'm not a really verbatim.
We don't want that message. Let me tell you something. Guys, let me tell you the difference between. Let me explain something. The difference between we labor right blogger and the person who call you and the PNP. We are going to wait on the relevant authority to bring the evidence to us. If when the evidence come and it say any member of the Jamaica Labour Party is a part of the corruption, we will allow the law to take its course. We now walk around and look and hear, so like the PNP. So anybody call you and tell you that, ask them why they never call you and tell you when time the $12 is machine are coming from tax. We don't want you nothing from them. We are going to allow the law to take its course and all where they made. To them we are discussing.
All of a sudden they will have conversation. When we had to investigate and find the dialysis machine, what did they tell us a lie?
Trav, me give you another part. You hear him say they donate dialysis machines and other machines to you. When Dayton came up on stage, I said, you know none of them machine there. Where was he and his company if he said, no, because we donate some to you?
But we, Joshua, stop. Why the Auditor General don't find them the machine when they donate? Because remember, the Auditor General lists all the dialysis machines that are owned by the government of Jamaica, and then find receipts say yes, that the government bring them in. Where the one where Dennis God is saying them? Or Auditor General not find that on the report. Look your something, man. Don't come upset about this Easter evening. Let me tell you, don't come upset me. Ask them, call back the comrade son of Pocos. Call back the person, tell them, say, when Mark going to come out with the press conference, come address the nation. Wanna ask them, go on tea time and call her and make them ask them that.
Hey, Pocos, you're leader of the party now. We have to go revoke the leadership, you know, and vote in a new leader.
This is a high-ranking member of the Jamaican Labour Party.
Call the high-ranking member of the Jamaican Party. Look here, wait, Joshua. Tell the high-ranking member of the Jamaica Labour Party, Punko, say, if him knew of this corruption for years, why never touch Tufton and tell Tufton about it?
Yeah.
Why keep it a secret for the PNP, man? Ask
Where
him
was
that.
he always at this time?
Where was he all this time when all this corruption was going on? Ask him, since he knows so much things.
Born me for them.
Born me for them in a Labour Party. I was a laugh and kick up with the PNP, the amount of corruption come down. Then what we
Madam Speaker, could you do me a favor of Spunkus if I Rosie telling this, please, and thank you.
No, not Rosie. Not Rosie, the sure not Rosie. But tell the first what tell the Punkus say. Why they give them a pinch? Why give him or her? Why him or her? Travi, never pinch Dr. Tufton as a Tufton. Problem up a Yowie. Problem up a Yowie. Change course.
Madam Speaker, let me say this clear. If there's a JLP member that is caught up, it better become clean because there's no saving grace in.
Thank you.
You understand? But we resign.
But we know.
Yo.
Zach response to Punkus first said what he said. That was my initial response when Punkus said what he said. Oh, just resign. Don't even let us have to tell you, just resign.
Take for yourself. Take for yourself.
Right. Our Prime Minister, it is evident, Travi, that when any member of the Jamaica Labour Party since 2016 is caught in any corruption allegation, Prime Minister moved them. Prime Minister moved them before and him can't move them again because Dr. Andrew Michael Olness him have the political will and the power behind him to remove any boy or girl who find themselves tied up in this corruption at UHWI. So call him or her son a Punkus and ask, say, I see you eat Tufton, you could pinch him and tell him what go on. Call and ask them.
Come on, Labour Party and PNP are not the same party. We don't want, listen, them two lie man and wicked man. Right? You know how much them try to deflect from this thing just came out. Them try to pin it on Tufton and know not about it. Why Dennis God not tell people say him and Dennis Mitchell are best of friends? Let me tell them that Sam and Dennis Mitchell are two best friends. This means one me for them is man. Alright, me for them man. Let me talk the truth, man. You notice how long me keep silent?
Where is Mark Golden, Punkus? Where is Mark Golden? Ask them to ask Mark Golden when my way from the press conference.
Yeah, Mark Golden don't know this.
Where's the Punkus?
Yo, Mark Golden respond to nothing.
Yeah, why? Why are normally my first to run out? What do you think happened there, Punkus?
Mark Golden not respond to nothing at all.
Because why?
Because he normally respond to nothing.
Oh,
no, Punkus. Press conference will keep long time. Press conference will keep long time,
Walla. Joshua, you want to know? Did Mark Golden respond to the two incidents with Dwayne Val?
That's an internal matter. The internal matter.
May I Munchi,
That never reached to the level.
can I respond to what Funkos asked just now? Mark Bolin respond to this issue.
Yes,
He
what
said
did
that when
come
he
out?
get when he get official communication on the matter, other than the news media that is reporting that Mr. Dennis is involved, then we hear from him. No, we can't get no more official than the oversight committee that is chaired by his finance spokesperson that unraveled and confirmed to Jamaicans that JACDEN has benefited from the unlawful use of UHWI tax exemptions.
Right. By UHWI. Put in that part there too.
By UHWI. And
But I said, no, wait, Munchi, no, we not do that with Punkos. Punkos are the technical and me a speak technically. JACDEN benefited from, hold on, keyword, JACDEN benefited from the unlawful use of UHWI's tax exemption status. And that is not my word, that is the word of the Auditor General. Go fight her.
And no, but you cannot leave out the other part, say UHWI are the one who have to do it.
The law is going to deal with UHWI, Punkos. What Mark Bolin said, if there's any formal announcement, and get it from good source, from formal source, which is the custom, the CEO, and the PAC, he will let the chip fall where they lie. So that the chip them not fall yet.
You know,
what is he waiting on?
So hold on, wait, hold on.
Chavi, you know what they're going to use as a lifeline? So then it's the money.
All right.
Hey, hold on, let me say something.
No matter what we do,
hold on, the Punkos. Let me say something. So today we're coming as the observer.
Punkos say no. But I like Punkos.
We don't hear him.
I mean, you were Punkos say no. We say Punkos.
Same what I said that he paid at the money.
But that can't be a lifeline. That's an admission of guilt.
Soldier, please, just hold on this, Soldier, please, we want to vet that part. I mean, need to hear Punkos. Where's the Punkos?
I'm saying what you're going to use, right, is the fact that he about the 10 million, the fact that he initiated the contact between him and Custom.
And that means that means a crime is not committed again. That reverses that it's no longer a crime again. It's no longer against the law. Punkos never establish a fact. The fact is a crime was committed. And the beneficiary is just there.
Punkos, I am going to take the role of a prosecutor right now. The reason he initiated that is because he had no choice. He knew it was going to go before the courts, and so he wanted to intercept it. Sorry.
And Joshua, one day before the PAC meet Joshua, that's the time he paid the money. 1 day. Yeah. So he had no choice, Punkos. His back was against
the wall. No choice. And of course, I'm trying to intercept it.
If we should speak to character, this man has broken the law repeatedly, even while being a lawmaker.
Yeah, it shows that while he was on the building committee, he broke the building committee code. The very code that he was tasked to enforce, he was breaking the codes. Come on, man.
Wasn't his company again?
I go do something now. I mean, I want to beat me for it because that's something I chastise people for already. But I have to do it this time. The Jamaica Labour Party representatives are too friendly with the PNP representatives. There's no way any one of them should be getting any calls to explain to them and give them false news. You should be shunning them because for the PNP, we wouldn't get a chance. We wouldn't get a listening ear.
So are you saying that Google false news to the program?
But that's not what Punkos say you're never trying.
Are you saying Punkos deliberately bring false news to the program?
I mean, we can't confirm what was said, so I mean, we
no evidence.
No, the fact that a high-ranking Labour Party representative was able to deliver that message. Yeah.
That's the thing. Say, Madam Speaker. Remember, so Madam Speaker and Punkos have one friend in common, you know, and it sounds like a right letter come from.
No, another friend.
Madam Speaker, so get the call too.
Friend than me.
Madam Speaker, get the call too.
What you say?
Is it a situation where you bring false news to the platform?
You have a friend in common?
Phone calls.
I wonder if
Is it a
somebody have to go
situation where you bring
apologize.
a phone calls? Is it a situation where you bring false news to the platform? Yes or no?
The only person in the Jamaican Labour Party when me and them not have a regular speaking relationship with the wholeness.
All right, so you say the story come from. All right, so let me ask you, Punkos. Did the person forward any evidence to you that this company we are claiming to say owned by? Come let me tell you something, Punkos. Why we don't want you to promote it. The PNP have been searching. The media have been searching for a smoking gun to tie the Jamaica Labour Party to these street.
Yeah, exactly.
So how
So,
they can't find it?
Yeah.
How they can't find it?
That's my problem.
It is a PNP now search, or they can't find. That is why the argument that the Jamaica Labour Party person, or them either nobody can find them. So Punko, I don't believe this argument. And the person where I lie with dog over PNP and I call give you this information, tell him or her to make sure to for them and clean and not get caught in a cookie jar. Because Prime Minister Oles are going to remove him or her.
And how Comrade Monroe Ellis don't find that person? Eh?
And they've been looking.
Kerry said one of the jail PMP told me all companies belong to the PMP.
Yeah, then and this one I know Pongos come say with a different story. One me can't money. That is why I'm gonna wait on the proper investigator them in a travel. Because I know me can't tell the ear say.
Yeah, she's not seeing the chat.
As we should.
Yeah, and in the meantime, while we wait on the proper information, Pongos, please don't go on any more platform with this proper story without facts. Make this be the last year.
I want to commend you for running a very good stress test. And the team, they have shown out to be ready to fight and armed with information. Thank you, Punkos.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, my daddy used to tell me when that boy.
I don't give a shit one way or the other. All me I say is that want me know for sure.
Good evening, everybody. Yeah, somebody said who was there? They said they need your resignation.
Sorry.
I'm quiet.
I hear me. Give us a chance. Just give us the bad news. Let him come with the good news, please. I would like to hear the good news.
You know, give me the good news.
Yeah.
Okay, Pongos, give me the good news.
Yes, please.
I never said no good news.
No, you say you give me the bad news first. You said you were going to give us the bad news first.
Yes, he did say that. He did say that. But give bad news first.
So you mean a labor right, Carlo? Listen to where you gamble. Listen to where you gamble with your political, what I call it, capital now. A labor right, Carlo, and give you pure bad news. And I'll give you no good news.
I said for some time, you know. Sometimes you have bad news and worse news.
You're losing the political capital.
They said to resign there.
There's a
You don't have a lingering question in my mind.
Well, I know, Joshua, there's another aspect, other information running the delve in you know. I don't know why you're a part of it.
No, if it's not good, keep it.
I will keep it.
Yeah.
If not, Tony, good
Keep it, Punkos, keep it.
You know what?
Let me hear from PMP. We hear from PMP. You know what yourself?
Oh God.
We hear from the
Thank
PMP.
you, Punkos in the chat. They said Punkos, you have to resign.
Punkos, good job. You have destroyed the PMP's press conference. Now they have to go look at a new subject and a new life. You have destroyed what they're about to do. Thank you.
Apart from that, we have to make Punkos resign as leader as the party, man.
You know,
Punkos no longer leader of the
calling
party.
for resignation in the chat. Punkos, I don't know what to do tonight.
I have a space over by the union. No
Anybody? I'd like to say,
won't turn him back for me.
Oh,
check it out.
Let me see what the goat paid.
Hello.
I'll pick up 2 eggs.
Yeah, you see where it's going?
I'll pick up 2 eggs.
You see where it's going?
Where you say you have refuge somewhere?
You have refuge over there.
You see where it's going? When then don't beat him tomorrow, I'm sorry.
yeah, we'll keep up all of the life for a week.
Let it die.
Hey,
You
hey,
have Punkos, you can't come back on here for a week. They're
listen
gonna
me.
beat you. They're gonna beat you.
Can you imagine Punko go switch and go PNP? Labor ain't no want him back on PNP, no want him over there.
No God.
I would say we can't see to a name and go them.
Protecting in the chat. May I give him a box, eh? Protecting is there.
Why we needed this moment? We needed
Yep. Yep.
Oh boy.
We're protecting. He will give us some
Hey,
real protecting.
Hey, I want
He's busy.
you know.
Yeah, that
Hey,
protect us.
I one thing with the PNP propaganda machine, you know, it never stop working. Never.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Every day them turn out a new lie, man. Yeah, so
No, they're
situation,
formulating. No. Joshua, 1 second before you go further. I was actually sitting in a live this morning. And what I heard, I just laughed. I said, God, how cruel. There was this man, and all he was doing, he was giving his opinion about how he felt about this, how he believed it happened, how he thought it happened, and all his personal beliefs. And guess what? I'm saying to myself when listening, I shook my head in disbelief and I said, guess what happened? Because they think he speaks. Pardon me?
A triplex you're talking?
No, please, I don't listen to that.
Sound like a him do.
No, not that. Let me tell you, when I heard, I said to myself, I said, you know what? When he speaks, you know, some people look up on people because they think more or less they're educated, they talk a lot, they're well-spoken, and they just look up. And I said, look at you just put a whole bunch of propaganda, and all these people listening to you are going to speak
A
as
triplex
if this is
Empress.
fact. No.
Triplex theater.
No, therefore he might be another propaganda machine. But I listened to the man formulating.
A JRS.
No. I'm telling you, it was sad. And I shook my head. I'm here working, and I shook my head. I said, God, can people so disgusting?
Well,
Seriously,
you know,
guys.
you're not Empress, you just come to the space. You know, you're not
I'm telling you.
You're weird.
And can they ever bust my behind every walker, you know, I stray like a little puppy dog all over the place and going into places. I'm going to everywhere and they bust my behind, but at the same time, I'm listening quietly. And when you hear that man is utterance, and it was all what he believed, and everybody was there cheering him on like oh yeah, that's it. And I'm like, good grief, they could send these people down to Guyana with the Kool-Aid. My merciful friend.
Listen me, and your husband will abuse you every minute, eh?
I'm not even gonna talk about that one. Listen to me. When you hear that open mouth, you see, sound like I have chronic sinusitis. Oh my God. There's something else to talk about.
Hey, Focus, you don't know what Empress husband. Focus.
No.
No, man. England can't take her away from Sydney.
Excellent.
No, excellent.
Sydney.
Sydney. Not the excellent words, because everywhere I go, he was even in the chat. Somebody said,
Richie,
here.
Make sure you keep your kidney clean and don't need JACDEN affordable assistance. JACDEN system.
Everybody know excellent.
The government one is free. The government one is free, comrade. The government one is free under the leadership of Andrew Michael Owens and Tufton. So we're not going to need JACDEN one, thank God. But Punko, in closing, because I think this time you left 4 o'clock on the 4:30.
Was it on the Wednesday here, this Punkos?
No, sir.
Punkos
was it on Wednesday the person called and tell you this?
No, sir.
Just 10 minutes ago.
Just have the
Was it on Wednesday? Last Wednesday?
No, just have the press trivia. Just off the press.
All right. So
there's a lot more.
Trivia.
Trivia. There's a lot more, you know.
No, but
So
don't break no more. Yes,
Them no want no more.
No more.
So guys,
They don't want no more.
Absolutely.
all right,
not.
I'm going to profile. Listen me now.
I heard
Listen me now,
something
guys.
close
I'm
to
going
what
to
you said during a phone call.
Like PMP
guys. I'm
come
going
to
to
say.
well, I know. I'm going to profile, you know, that tomorrow morning expect a press conference from the PNP tomorrow.
All right.
Tomorrow holiday, so then say Tuesday.
Oh,
I forgot it's holiday with you guys.
Oh, sorry.
I don't want
Yeah.
no more stir up so without the evidence focus. If you have the evidence, bring it to the platform, or else we could wait for the proper information. Because what is clear is that Dennis Garden Company, JACDEN, benefited from the tax exempt status from UHWI illegally.
And
That is what
that's
is
true.
clear.
That's true.
And Mark Jefferson Golding, who is a man of good virtue and anti-corruption, we are waiting on him to come up and address the country.
Mrs. Boyd.
Yes.
What me say is that I don't want to stop beat up. Joshua, to Joshua.
Yeah, go
I
on.
don't want to stop beating the Julian Robinson. I don't want to stop beating Mark Golding or Dennis Gard. You understand me? The whole of them for resign. Right?
They want us
the whole
to
of
know.
them for resign. All me I say is that, right? All me I say is that at the end of the day, there is some elements in our party. You understand me? That is very, very silent.
At the end of the day are nice.
That is very, very silent on this issue. Based on umbilical connections.
And me said the same thing, Funkos. I said the same thing.
And Funkos, we are saying is that, right? Yes, under the Andrew Michael Holness administration and the new type of voters, we are anti-corruption. We don't when we look at corruption, we don't see color. We don't see color, Funkos. So the people are more silent. Make sure that they're unclear. That's all we are saying.
No, Punkos. You don't know what going on, Punkos.
Where Punkos say, well, where's the again Punkos?
One vote serious, Punkos.
Until the name them start float up and I go say
Then call them, man.
No.
All right.
Punkos.
Be sure Andrew Michael Holness is not a part of it. And that is the only man me care about.
There was a labor right cover up
but why them for resign? All right, it's some labor right implicating some other things up on you. Why them for resign?
Any member of parliament, if any member of parliament is implicated in the skullduggery and the stealing of taxpayer money, they must resign from every single ministry and every single committee that they are part of.
So PMP now shoot but them own people, we shoot but our people then.
Because we are anti-corruption and we have an election. We have the people of Jamaica looking at us and looking at Andrew Michael Holness. It's not about parties, it's about country.
Yeah, madman.
So what you say?
Jamaican politics don't run that way.
Oh, Jamaican politics corrupt. Okay. Is what you're saying?
Okay.
So if you
don't accept it,
So one side I get to with it. The one side I get to with it, and we for the push up our member them.
That is why Punkos, that is why that side is now in opposition for 10 years because of the corruption and the Percival, Noel, James Pattison. An entire generation will never forgive them. Do you want that to happen to Andrew Holness, Punkos? Yes or no?
No, sir.
Okay, well, you have to push them out. Yes, Selena. You hear it?
Anybody
let me ask
have to
you
get
something. Punkos.
Anybody have to get pushed out.
Anybody who guilty, them for go on about them business. But think about it.
It's simple.
You think that if the Jamaica Labour Party was involved, they wouldn't ball out JLP long time?
Long time them that shouted.
Eh?
Long time, Selena.
What I know about, yes, what I know is that
Selena.
the people them that have the talk up a university, we do all of the way and have all of the power. They're all comrades. Them not helping no labor rights.
Selena.
Yes.
So what are that, Selena? May I come here, come drink some red soup again?
My poor.
Come here, come drink some red soup again. I mean, yesterday I'm telling you about it.
No, I'm not invited back to the crave. I'm not invited back to the
Selena, tell him say bring the evidence because I come on the platform almost like the platform of fire with propaganda. Me have to stop him quick, and I will not tolerate anymore on here.
Mrs. Boyd, the first thing me say is not.
Any JLP night, they would have been out long time.
The first thing me say is that this is not me. I said me get so sus and me I carry the sus go no.
I don't good
me
sus.
not care one way or the other.
I don't good sus. We think it was good sus traveling, and we wouldn't tolerate it.
Because them attend you the sus because them know your influence on social media.
So, Selena,
yes.
Selena and Madam Speaker, hear this now. I'll show you how the PNP them conniving. Did you know that them try to say Fitzgerald Mitchell was a JLP?
What?
In the initial, they tried it and when it never worked, then them try to pin it on the. In fact, they tried to pin it on the minister first and realize it nah stick. Then them pivot to Fitzgerald Mitchell and say he's a labor right. And
but
he's a good friend.
me and ring up with him poor Wheatley. Wheatley so busy with film AI and them sitting them. What do them people here? Them a mix up every Labour Party person, but they look
because
here.
them a look for a smoking gun.
No,
that is the problem.
Right.
No big contract.
When the reader protecting say, Mrs. Boyd, reader protecting just said.
Who is really protected? Who names so?
Reader protecting just said.
The name of call. And the name normally call. Yes, the name normally call. They try to plan to call one name. Look, you read what I say now. Your turn to read what I say now.
Our name I go call. All right. Our side people name I go call tonight. And that's the same thing me say. We have to defend it. And una say no.
Let me tell you now, Punkos. Them not done yet.
Never say name they don't call. You gave ownership.
Them reach point number.
That's what we reject.
Them reach point number 5 in the report. Them have some more pointers to go. You understand? And that way happening not this week, coming the following week. So we'll start to listen out here for a name called. Anybody who can name mix up with evading taxes in the country, they must resign.
I'm going to jump off. I'm going to jump off. No.
Myself, I go jump off.
Soldier, I'll jump off, but I want to raise a point that if there's something wrong with. When the money was paid, the man who is tasked with chairing the committee to look into corruption, he's the first one that came out in defense of the accused. You know, see something wrong with that? A conflict of interest. Julian was the first one that come out and I tell Mr. Dennis Pierre, you shouldn't do business with that. You are the chair. You should be impartial. You know, see something wrong with that? Them for going, man. PNP for going, man.
My granny would say, "Magich know the one another eyes."
Catch you later, guys.
I want to say this, and I'll tell anybody this. I don't think anybody here, because we have one board. Big army as labor, but it's the corruption. No matter who side it upon, I don't support it. They must go down. They have pay enough tax and need the benefits to my country. And the poor people, them will struggle all along. I don't care who it is. Mr. Punkos, if me that lose an election because I had Punkos. If I am an election because of it,
I don't share that sentiment. The People's National Party, so
I don't share that
sentiment because of the corruption and the
Jamaica
I
Labour
have to
Party.
come over my party to support it.
Nothing
Absolutely not.
I will defend the Jamaica Labour Party.
I will not defend corruption. I'm sorry.
No, Punkos. I will not defend it.
I never say corruption, you know. I say our people name might call. Our people name might call. And I will defend them.
Yes, Punkos, that's different. Punkos, that's different.
Let me say something, please. Hold on, trivia in 5. Madam Speaker, you know what just came to my thought? Even if listening to the PAC the other day, and they mentioned the figures of the other companies what them sell back to the government, because remember say three of them sold
the rice is like that.
Three of them sold it back, you know, Madam Speaker, to the government, you know. even if they did what they did, but I don't think it's at the magnitude as JACDEN. You get what I'm saying? I don't think it's the same volume or cash amount. Because remember, so one at the time them say them import crackery for 1.5 or 1.6 and sell it back for whatever. So when you look at the tax that they should have paid on that portion, it's not at the magnitude at $6 or 12 or 15 or $20 machines. You understand me?
But they make a big money by tripling the price to sell.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about the tax. I'm talking about, remember, say the thing, you know, is that they evaded the tax of bringing in the goods. So
no,
if we're going
Ashika. You see that way just a while ago? That come from UHWI angle, not JACDEN angle. But make we not push it, make we not push that part. I mean, I tell you, you know, it's deeper than we think, you know.
Then so what, Puncos? But so what? So what you understand? I mean, the panel might left the life alone. That's what I go. If labor right involved in it, then if you go down with them.
You don't know what language we say that in a point, Soji.
We're not about the labor right part.
You know what language we say. Anybody that is Jamaica Labour Party is a part of this corruption, and they might only remove them, so you not for worrying.
Before, right away.
Before we not worry about
Prime Minister. They have to go down.
Puncos, let me ask you a question, because I'm hearing a popular JLP name calling in certain circles as well. I want to know, is it someone, the person that you're hearing about, is it someone new or someone who's about to resign? Puncos.
Sir, no, that person did not resign for now. But I don't nobody
same person.
It's not somebody new. That's what I say, it's a high-ranking member of the party. I don't nobody new though.
If he's
a high-ranking member of the Jamaica Labour Party, and you find yourself mixed up in a corruption, start talking with those similar. Start talking with those similar. There'll be no fourth term. There'll be absolutely no fourth term for the Jamaica Labour Party.
From what I'm hearing, Puncos, it is not a smoking gun like Dennis Garden. It is most likely a connected party.
And if you see, if the owner and trivia, if the owner don't know what going on at the company, and the connecting party, and the shareholder gonna know. If the PNP want us to believe that Dennis Gardner know we are going to JACDEN even though he's the owner, a shareholder are connecting party are gonna know. You crazy?
I'm the one, Munchie.
No, I mean, Madam Speaker, like the JLP member, what I'm hearing, the JLP member is a connected party. They are not directly involved to the party.
And that's true. But
that is good enough. And that is good enough for me.
It's up at UHWI. It's up at UHWI. A whole and people up at UHWI and people up at UHWI. People up at UHWI are part of the building. So for example, say JACDEN buy the machine and for $1,000 US. UHWI are presented, she said $10,000 US.
So somebody can kick back from that focus.
Yes. So
I think they are.
So there's a
somebody get a kickback focus. And that is corruption.
It's spread across. Yeah. Yes, but it's spread across what the business we
do. Ship will fall where they lie, Marvin. Ship will fall where they lie.
I believe that too. And
because
I will not
my Prime Minister, Dr. Oldest, will not support us and hate corruption.
I'll just stop voting again. Simple. If that's the case, I'll just stop voting.
And the problem that we're having in the health sector, Soji, is because of the corruption in the health sector where we have it done. So if a PNP or a JLP or no people,
they must go down.
Tip fall where they lie.
Yes, exactly.
We don't know how much language we tell that again. We're not supporting it and we don't talk.
Don't talk. Not a support for nobody where I do this foolishness.
Exactly.
Simple like that.
It.
Not one of them.
Not one. No, when poor people go to hospital and they can't get a blood test done in the hospital because of corruption.
The people, I can tell you categorically, so the people for you who are involved in other skullduggery, all of them are PMP. Can categorically tell you. Because names were mentioned to me, and that's association and affiliation. I'll be saying, the information we get as pattern information, you understand me? So, trust me, it's deep. Believe me.
The public sector work and the PMP
involved. Them public sector, thank you very much. Yeah.
Bunkos, they have 5 votes next to me. They have two in my house and 3 next door to me. Where me convinced, now vote if I so. Me not support no corruption.
But you gone back on the labor side.
Me neither so. Me left PMP because of the corruption and me not support you.
Me I tell you about upper UHWI side.
Then the next cut.
You keep on the labor person.
You all of them to cut Bunkos. You all of them next to cut. Simple like that.
Why didn't you use them tax exempt soji and bring in the very same thing that they bought back from the people? Why them going to bring it in, give them a tax break and then bite back 3 times the price from it? That is corruption. Are we not supporting that? Absolutely not. Anybody who benefited from that, they brought in the factory and the things them for 2 million or 3 million a year, and they send it back for 14 million. Unacceptable. We will not tolerate it.
You can imagine, man, and people want so much things to do. People want so much things to do, man, and we are wasting money. I will not do that. I will not support any form of corruption. I'm in a response when nobody wants it.
There's a prominent PMP supporter who work at NSWMA. You understand? The person is a manager. And that person assigned traveling officers, traveling expense them, left, right, and center, even when the people are still in the office for the whole week or for the whole month. Me know that for a fact. You understand me? And there was a labor right girl working there. She not work there again. You understand me? And when she actually go on her assignment, them out of town, and handing her traveling, you understand me? And cut it down in scrutinize it, in delay, pay, and do all kind of something, right? And yet still, we have a minister, our minister in charge, and this was reported to the minister, nothing be done, but the PMP, them a benefit from it. So we have to push hard and get out these people out of the public sector.
Yes.
I've been saying that, Punkos. I've been saying that, and I know that, Punkos. I've been saying that for a long time. But you hear me as a Punkos. When things like this happen, Punkos, it's a time of video and camera phone. It's not back in the days. What I'm saying, it's not old time days, Punkos. This is my argument, Punkos. Because I'm going to show you something when I know, say, when Buchanan did a chat garbage, same as Andrew quote. Listen to me. People attack the polling station. And nobody no catch up on camera, Punkos.
Nobody no make a video.
Me just say. Listen to me, I said, Punkos. When assumptions now, people need to video and phone because you can put on your phone and you take picture. You don't have to have it in your hand. People, I go say all kind of things. You can video and you don't have your phone in your hand. Right. Too much things, you know, for people now catch people red and mid, Punkos. If they really want to. If you understand me, you know me.
You're right.
I agree. But even with the vote buying thing, remember they must say this vote buying thing one and nobody catch no vote buying per camera.
Nobody catch nobody and buy nothing. Punkos, all of that again. Nobody catch nobody. Nobody at all catch nobody. Punkos,
that's why me no work with propaganda. Me no work with propaganda.
1 mile from the incident and catch everything in a Punkos. Remember the Punkos, you see the day, you know? When man the 1 mile from the incident and catch, you know? You will light clear, you know? And put out, you know? So,
but as soon as police do something on the road, you know, see pan video.
All right.
Let me tell you this. Only Julika just alone soji. PR driver never catch nothing panty. Only PR driver alone. You put out blank speech pan Facebook say our driver this and our driver that, and police harass our driver and of course she. And our driver never take up his phone and tape nothing. Only she alone and PR driver with a lion sense. Everybody else don't pick up the phone and video the police. I agree with you, Soji. I am not supporting any corruption, whether it be JLP or PSD. And if me find my party in a corruption, I will just withhold my vote and me don't talk.
Simple.
So I am not in support of it.
That's what me. I tell you straight up. Right, that's all. So a man can't nobody look to me.
Can't nobody look to me to no support.
No,
you can't tell me say you was a labor rights Soji. You was a labor right go up at UHWI and you get the opportunity, the awesome opportunity to go up on the board and look at your year and you get paid. It's a free board in a Soji, it's a pay board. And then they hear all of the things I'm going for UHWI and then just shut them. I am going to hear nothing.
That they can't see.
That them blind. That them blind and madness. Madness.
Anybody must go down. I'm not care who. Everybody must go down.
Is a part of it will have to answer to the people of Jamaica. And I want to say Dennis Garden cannot be charged legally. Me and Soji is not even focusing on that because we don't work with France for that Mocha. We are talking about Gordon to come out and address the country because he is an anti-corruption. He run anti-corruption ticket.
And he admitted to corruption because he had the paper carried out this morning. He admitted to it that something went wrong. He admitted to it. So we need the integrity boss to come out and say something. Right there and then.
That we are talking about. We not busy about the part of the
We not let up on it.
That is what we are saying.
Yes. You know, let up it. You know, response, I don't care what will happen because at the end of the day, we have cycle in our life. Life a cycle where you go round and round and round. So if at time now if we live a clean slate,
of course,
we suffer too long under certain things and it cannot continue. You know, me see sometimes, you know, from where there, I look at thing I reach me. I mean, I even go say it pan the life. What me I say, then if this I go and then me not go make nice. You take this thing to do up, man. Listen to me, people. Listen to me. Anybody neck must cut. Me no respond. Me
can't tell me say Jamaica Labour Party in power 10 years. 10 years we in a power, and if we still a laugh and a dance and a talk about how the JLP died. No, man.
No, sir.
They better make sure they don't involve in Soji. They better make sure, because I'm not ashamed for company like panel control on my life, you know, because me already tell the cover them when we go over their life, say, if there's evidence, bring it. Once you bring the evidence, come prove to me, say Jamaica Labour Party minister involved in it, then the chip will fall where they lie. Until you bring the evidence, me can't work with propaganda like Uno. Me can't get up on a top board and a call up people name like Uno comrade. Me can't get up on a tell lie on people like Uno and a tell lie on Uno Andre. Me can't do it. I don't feel comfortable. Me I cuss people, but that's serious matter. Me can't get up so and a call up people name like them. Bring the evidence. Bring the evidence, comrade, and the chip will fall where they lie. Right now, the evidence before us, Soji, is that JACDEN benefited from tax breaks for UHWI. That is the evidence that is before us. And he admitted to the reporter today, say, yes, I am the owner of the company and the box stop with me. That is what he said. We don't want it no more clearer than that. If to the argument we say do not need illegal, make the court angle that. That's not our argument. That is not our, because we are not law. We are talking about the moral part of it. About what Mark Gordon said, Soji. Mark Gordon, we are waiting. We're never busy with Dennis Garden. Mark Gordon really and truly we are waiting right now. So we are called with party to Soji. The members of the PAC to move a motion and remove Julian Robinson as the PAC chairman.
And Dennis Garden must remove from it too also.
He recused himself already, Soji. But Julian Robinson should be removed as the chairman. Because the chairman is supposed to be unbiased.
And complicit in this. Complicit.
In can't point of view, gonna make it look like so because Dennis Garden pay back the money. That means to say no, do nothing wrong. He must be removed as the chairman. He must be removed as the chairman. Yes, because why to Sunday dinner? If you don't have no good news, don't come up here with no bad news because we know night up here. Me and Soji will have none of it.
No, sir. They're not supporting.
I'll be defending the Labour Party.
You find your platform. You have a big, you have a big platform. You have a very big platform. You know that you have back.
Remember, they must have evidence. If they don't have evidence against the person, I'll be defending the Jamaican
person. We'll do that, Punkos. We'll do that, Punkos. We'll do that. We will do that. That is not a question. If they don't have evidence, we can't be
greens. We're not my greens, no.
We're going to greens, yeah. Any comment on the platform before we leave? We're leaving at 5 o'clock. Any comment on the platform? We're leaving at 5 o'clock. Sea Breeze.
Look on the belly where you get a friend.
Sea Breeze, you see, I send me request after Sea Breeze.
Look on the condition of you. Well, left you. Slim man. Left you go in America. Big like a poor all kind of thing.
Me did America, sir. Me did America, sir.
Sea Breeze.
Wherever you're there.
You see, I send me request after you come on Daniel platform and disrespect me and all these things. Are you coming to apologize? Are you coming to apologize?
I'm a friend, Maya. I'm a friend.
Munchie.
Yeah.
Munchie. I hear Sea Breeze over there at disrespect you and DP.
Madam Speaker.
DP, the wickedest way.
Madam Speaker.
Yeah, let me know when I send my request for.
Madam Speaker.
Yeah.
I reject the strongest of terms you even engage in Sea Breeze in our conversation. Yet alone having him.
Right. Because I'm the worst type of company. I'm the worst.
Talking to Sea Breeze is like drinking dirty water off of the street. You know?
A truth.
You think a joke? You must feel like a joke. You think a joke? You come up with that term there. Exactly, man. True, man. A rough man.
Yeah, not trash. Not trash.
Rough man.
You know when come over, you send me request for. You can know some any man of friend. You know some any man of friend. So I don't know when come over here. When I see Sea Breeze live, me don't even look. Me don't even go in our live. I mean, they will do
Sea Breeze.
Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Come send me the request, Sea Breeze. I mean, don't want it on my platform. I don't want it on my platform, Sea Breeze. I mean, no way I share my life. I become never ask me no share. Come there from about 2 o'clock and me all who want to hear me hear already and gone. Me have 200 likes if you realize. So people hear me. So me don't need you to come share no life for me because I don't want you up here for truth because you're trash. You're trash. Sea Breeze, you are trash. Oh, you don't know nothing about Jamaica. You only the England and run up and down in your council house. That's all the England do. Run up and down in a free house where you get. Where Kirsten can get you out of the free house, no matter when try.
You have a private jet?
Yes.
Sea Breeze, I think on a platform last week, him came there Jamaica. And then a couple hours after that, him came there England.
Yes.
You understand?
You're lying.
And the next day, he must say, boy, but me there Jamaica right now on the ground. And I wonder in a 2.5 days span. How him cross continental travel, so?
You're lying.
Punkos. Sea Breeze,
Punkos, private jet not travel so fast. Private jet not travel so fast. No, private jet not travel so fast. Because when I see him live, he left Jamaica and got England. I see him live in a matter of minutes.
They're still alive.
And private jet not fly so fast.
I'm glad you do over there too. I'm glad you do over there too.
Madam Speaker, I know all things live in a shopping, live in a tire shop. It was when you turn on in camera with the whole tire them in a living room.
I think them
Sea Breeze turn on in camera and I show me one BMW park out the door, so I feel in BMW. I never carry it.
Of course, so the council is living on.
Wait now. Punkos, well, I'm going to tell you something about England. You can't get BMW for £1,000. No, say not, man. Well, man.
Guys, guess what? Breaking news. Mark Golden remove Dennis Garden from the pack. And
you know what, that alone. So read again.
Hold on. Just come out in the Jamaica Gleaner. Hold on. Remove it. Hold on a second.
Yes, sister, read it.
Yeah, so Golden removed Dennis Garden from PAC and Shadow Cabinet as party probes UHWI tax exemption investigation. So we get one of our wishes, but what I want people, I need him out of Garden. I think he needs to resign, come out of Garden House. Come out of Garden House. That's what I want.
My Jesus, carry the cross.
Guys, we just break the article just come out in Jamaica. Okay, guys. So you guys can go and read it. The Gleaner just posted. Okay.
Yeah, see, let me the laptop. Let me see it. But I make the more nice. But don't feel nice. I promise. Yeah, but don't really nice. Give me a laptop.
What do I give Munchie problem? I'm watching Carissa, guys.
All right, it's a full step. I remember me not like my husband there, guys. In just have me on that panel leech. So sure. Anyway,
you find it, Munchie?
Yes. Okay. PNP President Mark Golding today indicated that he has decided that Dennis Gordon should step aside from the Parliament's Public Accounts Committee as well as the opposition shadow with immediate effect, pending the completion of an ongoing investigation by the party's Integrity Commission. JACDEN Limited, a company owned by Gordon, is among 4 entities that were identified as benefiting from the UHWI of misuse of its tax exempt to import goods. Golding, in a statement this afternoon, said the commission is looking into the matter closely and will provide recommendation, added that the situation will then be reviewed. At the same time, Golding is standing by Gordon, who has been facing mounting pressure following the Auditor General by the Auditor General. In coming to this decision, I wish to reiterate that I am not aware of anything which suggests Mr. Gordon or JACDEN has breached the law. Really? What you say? So he might say he might do it because of public pressure. You know, he don't really want to do it, you know, guys. He don't really want to do it, guys, because even when I do it, he might say, well, me I do it, but me not thinking do nothing wrong.
Munchie, I must point out that the last part that he says he has nothing to say that he has broken the law. Him or his company has broken the law. It's lie from the pit of hell because the Auditor General report stated that they benefited from it unlawfully. Those aren't my words. Those aren't my words.
He never said I remove him. He never said he was removing him. Read it again.
Wait,
He
you know what? You know what I read?
recommend.
You know what I read?
Recommendation.
You know what? It's my fault. Guess what, guys? It's my fault. Me shouldn't read what Dina said because Dina lied. Me should read what Mark say. Mark said this. Based on the facts made available to me, I have seen nothing to suggest that JACDEN has broken any law. Furthermore, Mr. Gordon, as is appropriate, recuse himself from the Public Accounts Committee hearings concerning this matter. Nevertheless, this situation with JACDEN has emerged in the public domain within the context of the many serious findings of maladministration at UHWI in the Auditor General's report. I believe it is essential we consistently demonstrate our party's commitment to high standards of probity in public affairs and due to respect for the spirit of the Leadership Code of Conduct our MPs and senators have signed. I have therefore decided that Mr. Gordon should step aside from the Public Accounts Committee and shadow cabinet with immediate effect pending the completion of ongoing investigation, and to allow the Party's Integrity Commission to look into the matters closely, provide its recommendation, the situation then be reviewed.
Okay, because the headline said Golding remove Dennis Gordon from PAC and shadow. That is what the headline said.
But this is still good, Travi. This is still good news because hear me now. Mark Golding cannot run Dennis Gordon pan no more ticket, because whether Dennis Gordon company do anything itself, they benefited from the corruption. That is it. Just like how Mark and Bunting benefit from FinSac, this man benefited from the corruption at UHWI. So in cannot run Dennis Gordon pan no ticket and talk about him and the corruption boss. Never again. And this is good enough for us for the time being until the rest of investigation come to fruition. So, comrade was about Mark Golding this and the PAC no meet, and the PAC meet last night, Javi. The PAC meet last night. Come but then tell the you brothers, the Richard you and Richard Anthony, stay Mark up with till the PAC meet before he can do nothing.
They meet up at Mark Golding house last night in the flight.
Lord, Comrade Chop City. I comrade one this Kerry, you know them, you know. Mark and Bunting meet up.
What you just say? I know them.
Yeah. I'm gonna send a text for me and Cosby Street, you know.
Yeah, Chop City.
Comrade!
Chop City is confused. Chop City is confused.
It can confuse you. Confuse PMP with caution. What you see them with caution? Anybody will say with caution can mean nobody.
Chop City is just enjoying. He's just enjoying.
Me think so. What you make a fool yourself? Because all you sit down and listen to.
Right, left. Left. Where are the comrades? We say, Mark Golding said the man do not wrong. He said do not wrong. Why Mark move him? Eh? He said do not wrong. Why Mark move him from the shadow? Eh? Come on, comrades. This is the first sign that the center can't hold no more Travi. It is bursting at the seams. Comrade! And I hope when the Integrity Commission go in, they can find illicit enrichment. I hope when they go in, they can find illicit enrichment. I hope because they don't really work up there, so jail them do take it for labor, right?
I collect big money. I collect big money. I don't understand neither.
That's how we tell the
never see people them
dissolve
this so. Man, the people them work this man. How much you report in a 1 year? 2 report, 3 report, that's it. Nothing.
That's it.
And I collect how much your salary? No,
exactly.
Sir. No, sir. No,
the
sir.
Integrity Commission must be dissolved. Comrades, calling all boy they supposed to shit. Guys, stop up the live and let me get some likes and make the comrade over. I want to ask them something. Comrades, how do you feel now that comrade leader? Hey. How do you feel now that the comrade leader now I can remove Dennis Garden? And if I put that in the paper and Lashika say, you know, see nothing do not wrong, you know, because he can't rock the PNP boat, you know, remember, you know. Remember Dennis Garden, powerful, you know. Remember Dennis Garden, powerful, you know.
Not just that, he boat fragile too. Because Dennis and in contingent might just go stand up like
of course.
Damian Crawford and piss up.
That is, thank you, Travi. Mark Golding do not want to rock the boat because he have a leadership challenge coming. Travi, me don't know. Thank God we take down Pungus off our platform because Pungus really nearly come a while ago. So, Jay, the reason why Mark don't want to rock the boat with Dennis Garden because he need the delegates.
Me know.
He need the delegates, Travi, for the leadership contest coming up next year.
He need him stand up behind him.
He need Dennis Garden delegates in a town.
Because just even if he left politics, you know, he still control them, you know. Even if he step down, you know, he still have power over them, you know.
I remember, Sochi. Dennis Garden delegates, Philip Palwell delegates, and all of the one PNP delegates would have lined up behind Damian Crawford and remove Mark Jefferson Golding. Comrades! That is why Mark Golding's hands are tied. No, Jesus. What a breaking news. I want we not even make a video. What a breaking news, Soji. And that's why I care about Dennis, you know. You know, we say Dennis control the delegates in a town. Dennis and Palwell control the Kingston delegates. And Mark Golding need them for the leadership challenge coming up. That is why I cannot move Dennis Garden. And that is why I'm right about, Dennis Garden did nothing wrong. Because he need the delegates in Region 3. Can remember, the delegates, them were down at Damian Crawford, in can look on them, them that Damian Crawford delegates.
Monchi, to further confirm that member say he's also a VP, you know, not so. And you know, remove him from that the position there.
Oh, Jesus.
So that is to show you. Member say, you know, removing for everything else.
Mark, you not move Dennis Garden, comrade, because Dennis Garden delegates are important for next year.
Munchie, I wish part of Region 3, because Dennis Garden.
In a town.
I'm my chairman for Region 3.
Yes. So Dennis Gardner stick him up, Travi. Dennis Gardner stick him up. Because you know what Dennis Garden was Peter Phillips' right-hand man. Philip Palwell, Anthony Hilton, and Natalie Nita Garvey, the other one from Spanish Town. Philip Jackson and Fitz Jackson, all of them one day in a town, now line up behind Mark Golding. Them all line up behind Damian Crawford. Mark Golding cannot move Dennis Garden, comrade. I bet him. I bet him. I bet him, comrade. Comrade, remember, say we are political students, you know. Remember, say, we don't see a saltfish, you know, we say, you know. Can't move him, Kerry. I bet him. I bet him to move him.
So, Munchie, let me ask you a question, Munchie. So, if Mark Golding didn't make that step to suggest that he be removed, could the government who's running the country could have done something about it? Like,
yeah, we can't take him off for nothing because he no work for government, he work for Mark.
No, I mean, but there was nothing that our party could have done, like, you know, a vote or nothing to remove him.
We can only bring him to the ethics committee, which we are going to do it. The ethics committee, I go dry him up.
Oh, okay.
We'll see what the ethics committee I go do. And the speaker of the house I go do. Yes, 100 live. Mark can't move Dennis Garden Soji. We say, poor Marky G, but he put out that now. And make him come keep a press conference Tuesday morning now. Make him come keep a press conference Tuesday morning and answer to the media, because Chev will be sending Chevron to the press conference. We will be sending Chevron to the press conference Tuesday morning.
Once you analyze the article, right, that you read just now, Mark Golding is, you know, saying that he should step aside from the shadow cabinet.
Yes.
In the investigation. But I want, you know, that I appease the crowd. Here's how one of the appease and please Dennis in our next breath. He said, nevertheless, he's standing behind Dennis Garden because he has not seen anything that is shown that he broken the law. And
you know what I use? Broken the law.
Him said him no see it. Well, him say him no see it. Me want to ask him if the auditor general when that say never call him, never tell him say the law it was unlawful. What happened was unlawful. That is the people in the mind with him, you know.
But Travi, wait, you know, if Mark Golding not seen nothing that Dennis Garden broke the law, Travi, that means saying now go see nothing that the other three company broke the law as well. So what is he going to criticize? Because if you don't see Dennis Garden do nothing, that means the three company don't do nothing neither, don't it? So what are you going to criticize? Who you going to tear down? Because the law not broke according to you. So who you going to tear down? And if you're going to say you will break the law, well, they break the law because you said they not break the law because Dennis do nothing wrong. You can't have it both ways, Mark. Is it that somebody break the law and somebody benefit? Who are these persons? Selena say which art? You know the Gleaner sister, and I Gleaner. Go look. He have it both ways, Travi. He cannot keep a press conference and criticize the other three companies and no buy back narrative when they run with because he have seen nothing that Dennis Garden broke the law. So he can't say nothing that the other three companies broke the law either. Don't trivia. What goes for Dennis Garden, go for the other three companies as well. Because the three companies never go for you, we go thief. Not now you will sign it, give them. And if Dennis Garden broke the law, the other three not broke the law neither. According to Mark Jefferson Golding, he can't have it both ways. Because he can't have it both ways, wife style. He can't say, see no evidence say Dennis Garden break the law. And then he see evidence say the other three company break the law. And the four of them not break the law. So what is he going to criticize? He can't talk about a buyback story because we are criticizing the company for. And whenever them do it, it was UHWI according to Uno. So the same lenient we is about JACDEN, we have to apply to the other three companies as well. So if JACDEN broke the law, the other three not broke the law, and the argument done. So we are come with no Marky G. Wheel and come again, Papa. Wheel and come again. Wheel and come again. Exactly wife style. No law.
I want to say to Mark saying late, you know, you only for days late. Because the information them go off came out Tuesday.
Yes.
And
they didn't see the article today, Travi. They didn't read the article.
I have to read it. I admit, when man admit, make him have to force him to have to do something now. Because the man can't talk publicly. Remember, then try to use Julian to talk to him already.
Yes.
I rejected it. Outrage. Right? And him come and talk this man the day and don't because that is a bigger outrage. He have to come and talk up.
But he's saying no see no evidence, Travi. so Dennis Gardner broke the law. Him cannot see no evidence that the other company broke the law. So what are we talking about then? What are we killing up ourselves about? What is the PNP balling about? Buyback and buyback what? If there's no evidence, comrade Caution, that the Gardner broke the law, then there's absolutely no evidence that the other three companies broke the law as well.
So let me ask this
talking
question.
about?
Let me ask this question. When he was clamoring for the Prime Minister to step aside, did he see evidence of any law breaking?
Then time they never really been about evidence.
Hmm?
They never really care about the evidence.
All of a sudden, evidence I care now.
Yes, when a PNP involved with evidence, when a JLP involved, a propaganda and misinformation. I dare Mark Golding to keep a press conference Tuesday, comrade, and tell the people of Jamaica that he sees no evidence that Dennis Gardner break the law. Because somebody go ask him, so can we say the same thing about the other three companies as well? Because what good for the goose, half good for the gander. Because none of these four companies, Travi, went to UHWI and sign and do anything after their own. Well, it's not proven as yet. It's not proven as yet. You can't have a cake and eat it, brother Mark. Me like the first move, and me and my team understand the second part because we know you have to keep the delegates them happy because you know the leadership challenge is coming up. I know the reason why you couldn't say nothing. Me and we know we figure it out Marky. As much as we have a saltfish brain and we're not bright, we figure it out. You know, we put on the saltfish dish little and we read between the line little. As much as we put on the we're not bright according to no, we figure out
I think I know it works like what I used to time fish, you know. So if I saltfish we are going in trouble, we have extra power right now.
Yes.
At Easter.
Yes.
Fish and bread time.
Thank you. Yeah, Rampud, we tell you about how you know say no evidence of JACDEN breaking any law. So we look at where Chris Brown and the PNP them talk about the buyback and the buyback both for. If we not got big outward criticizing the other three companies that benefit, we don't have to criticize JACDEN. And if we don't say the other three companies did something wrong, we don't have to say that JACDEN do something wrong too. The four of them have to come under the same umbrella, comrades. We can't separate none. That is the problem that Mark Golding is having. Rick Stawagwan, good morning. What time in your foreign country now? You know, you're the latest news. Oh, Mark Golding. Rick Star? Ah, Jesus.
Yesterday I said livid. I don't know what to do. Are you in here? Because yesterday I said Mark is livid.
He is. Because now remember Mark Golding have a leadership challenge coming up, you know. So Mark Golding cannot afford for none of the MP them upset with him, you know. Can remember say Damien having people them with a Mark and Bunting one like it or not. And Damien is coming from Peter Phillips' class, same house where Dennis Gardner come from. So Damien have him support. So Mark Golding knows say all of the delegates now with him. So you have to make sure.
So many delegates to make him win. Name Philip Powell delegates them vote for him last time.
Exactly. Philip Powell delegates them go vote with Damien. Philip Powell delegates go vote with Damien. Garden delegates go vote with Damien. Anthony Hilton delegates go vote with Damien. Jackson delegates go vote with Damien. The two from St. Catherine delegates go vote with Damien. Plus Damien delegates go vote with Damien. Me not just Zulika just delegates them neither because remember they want to put in Kern Spencer and Zulika just delegates them put her in. So Zulika just delegates go vote with Zulika just who Zulika just say which is gonna be Damien because they don't like Mark Golding. And who again did they? Who again? That's 7. And who again we kept finding? Oh, yeah, guys. Saint and delegates. Don't get the man will take over from Lisa Anna. Team delegates are going to vote with Damien as well. So you see, Mark is caught between a rock and a hard place. So he cannot afford to rock the boat. And that is why he put out the last part of the statement say, oh, even though I don't see anything wrong with what Dennis Gardner did. I don't see him do anything breaking the law. I'll bring up Marvin. Marvin, let me bring you up in so come even know if you're work or not, sister. Marvin are working, no matter ready.
Get it already, all right. Because he must say he not see him do nothing wrong. So if he not see him do nothing wrong, why remove him?
Thank you.
If The man a tricky crowd.
Thank you. Are the delegates them winner? Winner are the delegates them. The man need the delegates them for the challenge, you know. Are the
Why
delegates?
remove him? Why remove him?
Delegate?
Yeah,
You should have stood your ground. I said,
Yes,
no,
but
I am
You already, you know,
Dennis
me
Gard,
tell you no already.
100%.
Me tell you no already the fire blaze hot. So the man a try cool down the fire on the public front. And then now I say that Dennis, let me give you some assurance. Me I stand with you, you know, because me no see nothing where say you're right. That's what it is. It's not a definitive statement. I said that. I
He
said
must
that.
resign as member of parliament.
Winner, remember Mark Golding have a leadership challenge coming up next year. Mark Golding cannot afford to rock the boat because remember Dennis Gard have Peter Phillips delegates.
True.
Remember I'm a Region 3 chairman.
True.
He's powerful.
And he money tall.
Thank you. And he money tall. Thank you. And he will sabotage Mark Golding leadership.
Hold on. You mean some of full money? Hold on, I'm not going like Kunali for that. Some of full money tall. So you're going like full money involved in a racket too.
Right.
Full money involved in a racket. You're not going like me no left for that. Who know how long he might do this? Who know how long he might do this?
Man said 20 years he might go on. 20 years.
Who how long he might do this with full money? Full money tall. Yes, you're right. Full money tall. Can't do walk on a hanky panky and get away with it.
Yeah, move
long
him,
time
Soji.
Sooner or later again.
Yeah, man, later.
Yeah,
Can't move him, Soji. Cannot move Dennis. He only have to pretend like he might do something and then he said, Dennis, we're going to move you until things blow over and then we put you back. Things now blow over, Mark Golding, because you cannot run back on an integrity ticket with Dennis Gard and the ballot. That is the argument. That is where we put before you. That is what we have put it to your, Mark Golding. You must find another lane to run, and you cannot run and be the anti-corruption man when Dennis Gard company illegally benefited from tax exempt and you have him fan ticket beside you. The Jamaica Labour Party will run ad and call you hypocrite. So we are going to run pan. You come out now, but you are, even though I see nothing wrong, I'm going to remove you until investigate. What investigation you talk about? You should have started that investigation from the Auditor General report drop. I didn't tell you should have started. We come back like you want to trick we. But after the investigation, we will see. With investigation you talk about Marky G, you can't trick we, Papa. You can't trick we. Look here, the people them know say me there from 2 o'clock, no say 6 o'clock now me pass me here. I mean I want to from now. I don't want to send a request. I mean I want to think say 6 o'clock. I don't know say 4 hours me supposed to do per day because me is a lady in a age now. Petal walk one, where they from man in?
Lady in a age.
Yeah, man.
Lady in age, I love you.
Yeah. Me say me don't know who mark a fool. But and even though I don't see anything wrong, I'm gonna still moving for the integrity commission in the park. What you say? Ethics committee, me never know him I say. Can't pure lie. Pure lie. And me say they come with them, then I fire your page, you know, and then they are share up the live and they will never say me they send me a request, me and then talk. How them treat me so bad today? And normally they would have come up. But you traffic there now.
Dennis Gardner mash up the brand. In the corruption boss brand, you even mash it up. Them have to go.
Yes. Because Dennis Gardner, the corruption boss can't keep the press conference and cost of time. Seka Dennis Gardner, the poor corruption boss, cannot keep the press conference and cost of time. Look how the man want to come out from cost of time, man. Look how the man want to come out from cost of time, petal, and Seka the damn Dennis Gardner man can't come out. Why me I tell you, Dennis Gardner, you really click the corruption boss wing, you know?
So, we got last yesterday in the ear Lubia, the box stop to the minister, you know, the PF Peter fly out of Vimo.
Yes. The box stop with it. They want to come out, consider that in a Navi, Mr. Navi, it a take every ball in a Mark Golding white back. It a take every hair in a Mark Golding head. It a hurt Mr. Mark Golding is so disturbed, saying can't come out, come keep a press conference and cost stuff done. Him and Dr. Daz. Me say right now,
the minister on the integrity boss and the corruption boss.
Madam Speaker, you see,
wicked up.
More year was Shaka Flame, I'm going to say no. I'm going to cuss Nikisha again.
Hey, hold on. I'm glad you bring up Shaka Flames. Munchi, you know, see, it is special with Shaka Flames and Wicked Nephew.
Me see it. That's how I bring on
I explain out the daylight. I try to justify.
I try nobody to feed him. Remember you're hungry, you know. Remember you're hungry because Doctor don't gone, so in night dinner gone.
Wicked old
You want to go
drugs
back over
that
the
man.
PNP, which he can go on. All next you have to do is go back over the PNP because nobody now feed him over JLP. So if I go look at work, I go and go meet Chris Brown because nobody now look for him in the Labour Party. I'm going to take him body. But isn't it the minister? Isn't the minister who responsible for the tax exempt and he go through the ministry and the minister have to sign off on it? Me say hear him. Something I look, you know. And something nephew I look. But I am very happy that
but it have to go through the Ministry of Health.
Yeah, me hear him. I try to pick everything them I try to pick. You know what me I said before? Remember 6 o'clock me I left in the guys. Yes, so later, darling. Yeah, man, later. Yeah. What me I say, you know, guys. Remember 6 o'clock I'll be closing time. Somebody else can start then live and me come over there. Look, you know, how is it that Dennis Gardner don't know nothing we are going on at JACDEN because him run the day-to-day? Him have people involved, people in charge where that deals with the day-to-day running of the company. So him don't know. But Tufton, who run a huge ministry, which is the Ministry of Health.
Madam Speaker, you see all them hypocritical because first them the permanent secretary, not our, we have our permanent secretary 2 weeks ago, them say, oh, a Tufton. And I say, yes, Tufton have to know, but the permanent secretary is there.
Of
I
course.
know them I try say Dennis Garden executive and
Dennis
general
Gardner exactly. Dennis Gardner know nothing we are going up at JACDEN, but Tufton know everything we are going at the health sector. Remember the health sector big, you know, because we have how much hospital, me never know how much hospital we have, plus health center, plus we have other this and that we man do, plus minister responsible for policies. Not the day-to-day run. Every single hospital in Jamaica as a CEO and a management board and a management system and a regional system when they report to. But yet still, Tufton must know absolutely everything that happened in the health sector, and Dennis Gardner don't know nothing. Dennis Gardner don't know nothing at all, Navi. We are going on a JACDEN, one company. And Tufton must know absolutely everything that occurs in the health. Make that make sense, comrade. Make that make sense. That is why I tell you, say, uno depend thin ice with Jamaican people. PNP, uno depend thin ice with Jamaican people. Because all along when Mark Woolen go on a campaign and I say, when me form government, there will be no corruption and no honky-ponky business, and anyone caught doing corruption will be removed from it. Oh, you know what? Another thing before I left, guys. Travi, what if Travi busy? Travi, if the PNP did bring in the Travi, if the PNP did bring in the impeachment law, wouldn't Dennis Gardner be perfect for impeachment right now?
You don't hear them talk about it no more.
Eh?
That's why you don't hear them talk about it no more.
Perfect to be, but just and if Jamaica Labour Party in a power, could we use our majority and impeach him?
Yeah.
You see why I don't support the impeachment law, Travi? Because it can be politicized. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
That's why me personally don't support the impeachment law, Empress, because any party in a power can use it and remove sitting MP. That is dangerous. And I think that is one of the reasons why the party leader left it alone. It's not that him no want to find a way to hold people accountable, you know, but him don't want a situation where the sitting government can use the Impeachment Act to remove people because of politics. He saw it done at the IC.
Then Munsi, you know, see, the Prime Minister have a matter before the court. And Mark Woolen and him bands of criminals brought a motion to try and have a no confidence vote against him.
Thank you.
Yeah? Then if them try to make that the illegal move, then if them have impeachment, what do you think them are going to do?
Thank you very much. That's
Bring
why
a
I
no
support it,
confidence
Travis.
knowing that they may have a majority. They don't have not even a slim, nor nothing close to a majority at the time. 13 of them, 12 of them. Because when him, no Peter Phillips, no Hugh Graham. That's 12 of them.
Exactly. Me not support the impeachment act, guys. Me tell you no. And it is not because me support corruption, it's because me see how it work in America, where any party in a power, any party all in Congress can use it and impeach sitting member of parliament and sitting MP and sitting councillor and I am afraid of that. I feel like the people at the ballot box can decide who they want to represent them. I don't think nobody in a parliament is supposed to remove no sitting MP. I am not for that. If you're not satisfied with them by parliament, vote them out. Though me not in an impeachment, and I think that is why my prime minister don't support it. I mean, don't support it as a labor right because I know it can be politicized. Connecting Jay, Wagwan, we left 6 o'clock, and we're there from 2. Wagwan, you hear about Wagwan PNP? Dennis Garden article in the Observer.
Good afternoon. Talk to me.
You hear about the article where Dennis, the interview that Dennis Garden gave in the
I think Mr. Headline somewhere we must say in
yeah, he said now resign cannot commit no crime.
I think Mr. Headline.
He said even though in company benefited from the tax exempt because of UHWI, him pay back the money and him never know but it was a mistake and him pay it back so he now step down.
But this is not surprising to me. This is what I expect. This is what I expected. The PMP members, when they commit them, whatever they commit. And I've heard a few times your PMP resign when the center cannot hold. For example, when the traffic grant money end up in the Minister of Information bank account, them couldn't hold that, they couldn't sustain that. Right? When Azan was fingered in the market, the spot in market debacle, must rent them out to party supporters. He resigned.
Yes.
But apart from then terrible scandal, we just can't hold. The PMP don't know them. Matter of fact, if the PMP Integrity Commission, because they said they have an internal Integrity Commission, vet candidate. If them bypass ISAT 2 conviction, albeit the crime expunged.
Yes.
Put him in a member of parliament. Then they get anything from him. Anything at all from the PNP.
Oh.
So I'm not surprised.
That is why connecting.
I must add, given that you mentioned the Integrity Commission ruled that Lawrence Rowe was not fit already for representation, but they put him up.
All right, the same internal organ they use for vet candidate did not recommend Lawrence Rowe and put him up same way. I'm not surprised. Whatever they do, not surprise me.
Yes, so the statement where Mark Golding put out connecting say he might remove he might ask Dennis Garden to recuse himself from the PAC and a shadow this and that until the PNP internal thing do. That is just a way of take the fire off of him so that we can stop talking about it. So we just say we not stop.
So the former Gen Sec should have like Mark Golding or what? Like should have like a board of Mark Golding. Maxine.
You mean you talk Maxine Henry Wilson?
See man.
Not a bone. Not a bone.
Remember, she a riser.
She come from the PJ bosom.
She would be a riser.
And the PNP bosom she come from. And the BJ bosom. She don't like how the PNP water down and the Mark Golding have no morals and nobody no respect the PNP. Let me tell you something connected. May you can't talk about this and travel away from the PNP. You said when I grew up, PNP was like, it was, when you say you're PNP, you know, man. You come off a good table.
What about Brian?
He was looked up and connecting. Like them are the creme de la creme. People used to call it, say them a labor right when me I grew up, you know, connecting.
No, sir. Labor right is job.
Say them a labor right when me I grew up.
Labor right have to hide one side.
Hide one side. We are done dirty people with dirty foot, people don't suck a bat. But never count we can't read the right, we are done.
Yeah.
PNP was the esteemed party when I was growing up under Percival. And it hurt people like Maxine Henry Wilson connecting, piss your mark going water down the PNP. Hurt her.
Yeah, but you hear the expression Jumblea crew? Are the elites that, you know, only elites used to join PNP one time, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah, man. But the Mark right off sitting. Mark right off a party, clean.
Right off the PNP.
I want me to say
when you hear she talk, you says like she shocks your Mark Golding is evil president of the PNP.
Because she don't recognize the PNP. She don't recognize the Mark Golding led PNP because Mark Golding makes so many people connecting have to come out and tell him say to remove
so
God.
remove by the PSC. Then it's got to remove from the PSC.
Yes, you know here.
No, I'm saying
yes, brother. Mark just put out one statement in the Gleaner say he recuse himself from the PAC and a shadow minister and a something until the PNP don't do the internal thing. But he will not do that if kind of cool on the water. But he said a very important thing where the labor writer jump on and Marlon Morgan and the team jump on. This excellent. He said he Mark Golding has seen no evidence, Travi, that Dennis Gardner did broke any law.
That is a drop on, you know. When he was asked to remove Man Porsche from the Duke Street, you remember what he said? Saying the man denied the allegations. Serious allegations were made against the Gen 6. And in court, consider the man denied the allegations. They don't understand that.
And he said no evidence connected. So that is why I was saying before you come. If you not see no evidence, then it's gonna break the law. Connected, your alarm and tell me. That means that there is no evidence that the other three companies broke the law either, don't it?
Well, if all four of them are alleged to have done the same thing, and must no evidence that one of it.
Yes.
It goes without saying that.
Thank you.
You will say the same thing about the other three.
They gotta come before me left. That is exactly what I was saying.
My name will come with that about, you know.
Because look here, now, then connecting. So he cannot come out and criticize what happened at the other three companies. Because remember, he will not see no evidence of Dennis Gardner broken any law.
Yeah.
So what put for the other three?
Yes. By extension, he's saying the same thing about the other three.
Thank you, connecting. Thank you very much. So basically, my put all the same for you.
You know what thing happy about?
So when Nikisha there, why Nikisha not release a statement?
Look here, Nikisha look smarty. You know, see Nikisha says she had many men. She looks here next week.
But she had to pop the balloon with her constituents.
Oh, I see the video with you.
What she said them go on go get a skill. She
advertise them to the underworld.
The classless.
You know me happy about? That the PNP did not form the government last year, September. I am so happy about that. Can you imagine if they're in opposition? Out there, hype and going with too much antics out there. Imagine if they're in a government. We really want something.
Thank you.
Because they just use the internal organs, the investigative organs, and them pack up with them.
I'll just said, Madam Speaker, do we need an audit for themselves, by themselves, and not the people from the Auditor General, you know, not the people, the same like the one, the Virgin audited them about them,
the same firm where the IC for audit Anjo, they need a same firm that we can audit Upper UHWI. That is what we need connecting. The same firm we can audit what going up at UHWI. Because UHWI is a cup of corruption and it need to be drenched properly.
You mean the audit firm from Trinidad?
Yes.
Yeah, man.
We the people we pay for it connected. We don't mind. We will pay for it. We want a private auditing firm to come in and audit who are going up a university hospital of the West Indies and go right back as far as they can go back for the past 30 years. go back and get the information to the people of Jamaica and make the chips fall where they lie.
If it have gone for 20 years, that means to them they don't think little before that. So 3 decades.
God say after over 20 years it happened. So we need a private auditing firm to come in and go down into the details for us and make with your wagwan. But until then, Mark Jeffrey, breaking news, guys, before we close. Mark Jefferson Golin finally answered the call of the people of Jamaica, put out a statement when not sound right, but we know him a come with connecting, say, see not with the eye, say Dennis do nothing wrong, but him a go allow the investigation and remove him. Me and the people them who follow politics know say, are the delegates Mark a worry about, not we, but we will take what we get for now, because we know say not over connected, more to come.
Indeed.
More to come, because we are not fool. More to come. Because
I have a good feeling that he has lost credibility even among comrades, you know.
Thank you.
Even some comrades I look at and I pay attention, you know, and I question, you know,
Mr. Connected. More era hypocrite you Blair could say, cause what they what
I don't see none of them. They have any live on. I don't see them.
Munchie this morning, you know, me a scroll before me come on. Me see Tina Times and one name Rochelle. So here Tina Times no. If we call out Tufton and call the health ministry and not because Dennis Garden is implicated for keep him out quiet. So here yes, I'm going over Facebook right now, channel Jesus music. Here I know a Tufton. But tell the bloggers, you know, them free to speak because Dennis Garden implicated.
They shame. Muncho, where is Punkos? Bridget, me run Punkos off of my platform already. Me run Punkos off of my platform because I don't want Punkos come spread no propaganda from my platform connecting and spread no news about no JLP in here, so no JLP involved. I am waiting on the relevant authority to bring the facts. I don't want to hear nothing from Punkos from my platform. I tell him as long as he live, Bridget, don't come back up here with no propaganda. I take him down connecting. I put him out on my platform badly. But he get it from good source. Somebody with the highest level of the Jamaica Labour Party call him and tell him all bag up. I put him out on my party, out on my platform, Bridget, because I don't want you nothing from nobody in the Jamaica Labour Party. Tell him, say, go and go tell Mocha. I go and go tell the fraud squad. I go and go tell the IC. I don't want you nothing from them. Oh. Any
one thing I can say about that
tell the police.
One thing I can say about that is that if anybody from the JLP is involved, the party will not cover it up. I'm prepared to put that out. If that is the case, I know the party will not cover it up. So maybe I wait for an investigation.
Well, DP, I don't think we can just take the contract from JACDEN, so because I'm also we will pay them much money. But going forward, I think the government needs to look into the people them who we give contract to, because JACDEN is compromised. He must not hold any government contract. As a matter of fact, JACDEN should be banned from getting any government contract connecting based on what happened up at UHWI.
Well,
should be banned from
I have always said it, even if it means that we have to pay them off. But when we don't find them out, boot them, run them away.
What about the outgoing CEO?
Of UHWI?
Mm-hmm.
He liar up, you know, so when you're going from him. He liar up, me love. You don't know what already? Under investigation saying nah, speak and lie. Go speak. Anytime speak and lie, I go speak for him. Anytime you hear from the outgoing CEO and lie, I'm not going to hear from. You know your word from him.
So, I don't understand how customs get involved because someone Dennis Garden have no contract.
Thank you. That is $1 million question where we want to ask the Jamaica Labour Party to answer. Marlon Morgan and the people to come and educate with tomorrow. How did Dennis Garden get to custom to pay money when custom don't and Dennis Garden don't have no business? Then the CEO was very clear connecting at the PAC that custom said it is UHWI who owes them money and have a penalty to pay. So who don't have custom Dennis Garden call? Who don't have custom in call and we have done there?
Yeah, some people are like this, you know.
But based on technicalities. Oh, you're gonna pay me and I have no. So that means that another taxpayers get that money. That means that somebody just getting them bank account.
We don't know how it got. That is why I say we need more clarity on that. Because Julian Robinson said to Dean Jackson Miller that the member told him that he paid over the money to UHWI. Now, Dennis Garden told the interviewer that he paid over the money to Custom. So we don't know. We don't know who to believe, if it is Comrade Julian or Comrade and Dennis Garden. What we do know is that JACDEN benefited from the tax exempt status of University of the West Indies. That is what we know for a fact.
You have to call Cliff and ask him.
Yeah, Tuesday me go call. Every day me try call Cliff, but you have a set of labor right there faster than me. Me can't get on. But more ask Cliff to ask. How did he come?
You can't get in pan Cliff.
You can't get in,
what? As me try me get Cliff.
Call him Monday week.
Madam Speaker, let me ask this. I'm not sure if you're aware. The cleaning company JACDEN, it's owned by Dennis Garden as well.
Yes,
that's what the story said, but we kind of wait until it come out.
It's JACDEN.
The laundry one. It's been said.
JACDEN have a group of companies, then do whole heap of things. They just got the medical facility business where they, but they do whole heap of things. And under PNP, they flourished. They flourished.
But they have the contract with the hospitals in Jamaica, right?
Yes, they have. I don't have Mandeville yet.
Only children.
The people are passed me with. No, they have it. Don't have Mandeville too. The people are passed me with JACDEN shirt.
Not KPH. Them lose the KPH contract. Them gone back over to Manpower.
Them over Mandeville regional too. Because I see people are passed me in a JACDEN clothes.
Madam Speaker, last year them have all of the contracts in town, with real hospitals, especially children. Most of them workers, they are children.
Yes.
And then venture into pharmaceuticals in 2023, 2024. That's when them venture into pharmaceuticals.
Yes. So you have tentacles all across the country. I'm not going to say nothing wrong. Sharon McNeil, what go on?
Hi. It's just my hand press. I'm here listening to you from your command this evening.
All right, sister.
This is why I think Golden can't touch him. He's too powerful.
All right, sister, we'll take it on.
Man.
He has too much people in too much high places.
Yeah, man, the PNP. Of course, Manpower, PNP. No miss Inchcliffe. No miss Inchcliffe on Manpower. Pure PNP. Pure PNP.
I don't think Mark Golden can touch Dennis Garden.
He can't.
He can't touch him.
He can't. Not with the delegates at stake. Trev, you never dare talk about it. Remember him have a leadership coming up, You can't touch them, man. Cannot touch Dennis, no time.
I feel like say if Damien run this time, he have a good, because team delegates, them top delegates, them are PMP, Michael Malley, mother, father, them
give Damien the seat. Remember Marky G and the PNP never want Damien to get the seat, Remember then they want to put the
power delegates,
Spanish town,
And them all the PNP, them are power delegates, you can't tell them nothing.
Yes. Remember then they want to and Lisa and the delegates too. Because remember Lisa and the delegates put in the man way down there, and a Damien Crawford delegates put in Damien. When Marky G come, they say we don't want who you want, we want where we want, you can't tell we. I'm not going to can't rule in the delegates there. So that is why I want to rock the boat with Dennis Garden, because I know every delegate's in a film payroll. So you have to be careful what him do. Him have to be careful. That is why I put out and said the man do nothing wrong connected. So me want to hear him go spin the part of my use to criticize the next three company. Me want to hear him go in on the PNP, criticize the next three company and say Dennis Gardner do nothing wrong. Me want to see how them go put that together. Me can't wait. Well, still well go on. We have 12 minutes to go. 12 minutes to go, and then somebody's gonna turn off their live.
No.
Good.
No, I understand why he had fit Paul in that position.
Madam Speaker, if you put out a missing something for Nikisha.
Oh, we don't see a pump up the balloon challenge.
Nikisha is okay. Nikisha try and make everybody not have nobody. So she alone, no lonely.
She want everybody to have many men like her.
Everybody have many men, but still have
many
none.
men.
You know,
Have many men. No, me no black people, DP. Me no black people. Me no know for black people. Anybody know me know that say me no black people. Not all in the PNP then. Me moderator them feisty, but not me. Me have couple moderator with black then ratty, but not me. I've never. Remember some used to be a PNP, so me no feel live with the PNP then, me no.
She not a PR training to be a general secretary at that. She not have no PR training.
Oh, Nikisha?
Yeah, like even me.
Look here, that she doing a university in a Navy. What you mean by the lady done a PR training? That's what she did in university.
Why would you? Is she trying to be like quirky and relatable to her
I don't know what on earth she was thinking, but it backfired badly. Sadly, badly. Badly.
Maybe she try to appeal to our constituents. Come on, she had to pop the balloon with them and empty.
Oh no, she's a disgrace. She's a disgrace, me I tell you. We now come off of the look here.
The kind of thing. That's not the kind of thing we want for our girls and our young boys.
Absolutely not, sister. Absolutely.
We're trying to go somewhere here where we're not about to just have pure skittle and pure no.
We want proper values and attitude.
Yes. Whatever happened to the PNP that had the values and attitudes program?
Thank you.
Where did they go?
Where is the PNP that started that program? I don't know. Yes, we're here now. We never here before. We're here, you know. Me used to share our own pop the balloon challenge. Me used to share our own pop the balloon challenge down a fair constituency with the boys. Them we down there when now work. She's a disgrace, me I tell you. Nikisha boy, me no know you go build back from this reputational damage you doing for yourself. Before she send the boy, then go on a art, go learn, and go get a skill. She have the boy then down the place a pop the balloon challenge. She's a disgrace, man. She's shameful.
She have to connect with our younger audience.
Connect with them by taking it to heart. And while she taking them to heart, she give them any suggestion on what they should do where we have the vacancy area. So when they finish, they can get a job. That's what she should connect them with, getting a job. When they go for which woman man when I work.
They are already exposed to pop the balloon and TikTok. Social media.
YouTube.
That is not what our MP should be doing.
We not getting understand she a maneuver so she can introduce the pop the balloon. Suppose she advertise them to Tinder and them things.
She should advertise our trust NTA Navi. That is what Nikisha should be doing. Advertising Archos NTA, walk from door to door and make them sign up and bring them in the system so they can do construction, they can do plumbing, they can do electrician, they can do the program where the ministry of we can learn to drive farming vehicles so they can go on the farmer program. That's what she should be doing. What she have to pop the balloon challenge?
The pool challenge, you know.
We one of the pop the balloon, one of the pool challenge. We're not going to get them people from that style. I'm not going to get my people from bringing that PSB.
Probably shot.
This is no party. This is just a big experiment. This is all I see it as.
The great experiment.
A failed social media experiment.
Come in and understand.
I was doing the pool challenge to raise funds for what you call it? The Portland, where the hospital name?
The Port Antonio Hospital.
The Port Antonio Hospital. Context matters. Yeah, that's what they see. Everything.
So that's why you can naked.
Yes.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay.
That's why naked in a pool asks the money gone. like money gun can buy equipment for hospital. Money gun must $3 US dollar. Disgusting. Class but give for buy. $5 for money gun. Can't buy nothing. Eh? Let's say boy know nothing about him. Me say I don't know where Mark Walling get that set of people that bring on the program.
I Lady Justice at their life and the police officer.
Yeah, Lady Justice, she know a fair drive with no papers.
It's like
connecting. You know, yes, a Lady Justice drive Elizabeth with no driver, no car papers.
She a fair car, Munche. Her
yes.
vehicle illegal in the street. The MP vehicle illegal.
You never hear connecting. What the law man there?
Yeah, man, I heard the report and the police responding.
You're connecting, talk.
I said I heard the report and I heard that the police high command responded. Remember I always said these matters that are under investigation, me not touch them until they reach a certain level.
So do you think it is possible for the police? So connecting, do you think if it's possible after everything done and it is found that the police did nothing, the police can do Lady Justice?
Definitely.
The police picture they should put up. Yeah, because the police picture them and bring them down, you know, connecting. She put up the police picture them and their speech was next. And tie them name and everything to them their real name.
Andrea should take advice from.
As a matter of fact, it looked to me like she put up the woman sergeant and a male constable and she referenced 2 female officers. So yes. The picture that she got was that of a male and a female, so she just put up 2 of them.
Yes. So do you think connecting? After the investigation is complete and it is found that Zulika just was driving her car without the proper paperwork and there's no evidence that the police did anything wrong, these same police that she put up them picture on social media can turn around and sue Zulika because she get big pay now, she must be made to pay.
That is definitely a violation and it seems to me that there are some legal issues here.
Of course.
Yeah.
We don't want to know Sister Tahira.
Madam Speaker.
Oh, I'm saying we can't make...
1 minute. Doesn't make finish something. Madam Speaker, so. I don't know who else saw a video with 2 policemen who were looking like they were breaking into a house. And person who was saying that they were breaking into people's house to go steal. You know when the person saw it?
I saw it. And one woman put it up.
But what you know? You know what came out just today?
Yes.
The High Command investigated it. The members were called to the house by a neighbor about 2 children who were left there unprotected.
Yes, that's what
the neighbor was showing them how to get in the house. A neighbor was there, but not in the camera. I suppose people are going sometimes I think them are police are working now, you know. My police look at them, they look at them, look none for teeth. They look at them do something that probably look like a suspect. And I do know the circumstances and I come in it. It came out now that the officers were actually called about 2 children who were left, small children who were left unprotected in the house and they were trying to rescue them.
Here, Jamaican police don't want a reason for broken up people's house. It's a PNP time when police are suffer. Jamaican police is having the best time in their life. Now, them have vehicle for drive, them get good pay, and them get overtime, and they have nice uniform and one whole heap of girls. Jamaican police pure new vehicle.
I SUV man driving now.
Okay, so that's argument. Me never look upon them when they criticize the police. I am not quick to criticize the police, you know, connecting one thing with me. I am not quick to criticize the police. If the investigation is complete and the police do something wrong, then we can send them face to face. But I will never gonna be the one out there for bring up. I will see videotape. Me I wait for the proper investigation.
You know, so the news station. I'll watch the machine and join a station, you know.
Exactly. Me very pro police. me not pro teacher and I'm not pro nurse. Even though me have my beautiful nurse Tahira, I'm not pro nurse. Yeah. But me pro police. Me almost biased when it comes to police. Me very pro police. Me not pro teacher.
They both say bad.
Yeah, me pro police bad. So police can do no wrong in my sight. I'm so. Yes, my beloved Tahira. What one?
Auntie Medina say we not say where Dennis the right, but we can't afford for Mark kick him out and then him lose him delegate them. Then Damian come turn leader and accidentally turn me prime minister. Me cannot manage that.
Every
we
time
cannot
they
manage that because if them not
not
listen to Mark already, them must not gonna listen to Damien. Nikisha
Damien
down
not
there.
turn, Damien not
the
turn
party
no
leader
prime minister with them dreadlocks then I've heard.
Nikisha down there to pop the balloon and try increase birth rate like Tufton link her up
You
to
feel
hell.
like we live in a progressive society. It is a very conservative nation, you know.
No,
Them
no,
still
but
not
this
like
woman that do
Rasta.
pop the balloon for increase birth rate for people not to have nothing.
Me not worry about them.
He's a man.
I is that in a pool, I beg money, gun taps and roses. Like what is this?
Water down.
Like when since politicians they beg for life and I cock up instead I go helping constituency down in a pool, I get money gun and taps and roses. And I shoot chest like you know, like a muscle man or so, half naked in a pool, sit down there.
I say when he Tahira, when he in a pool and he head with he look like a fish, you know. Jesus,
no,
God.
Mr. Always filter, auntie. Him have one filter there for making him look beautiful.
And then he look like a mermaid when he come up from under the water and he flick up on his face and his ear will drop back. Me say, what a big fish! He look like the big fish where the man of the where the fisherman then catch out a center mass.
In natural
habitat. You see the picture with the big fish where the man where the fisherman catch out a center mass where there? I say look.
He look like in a natural habitat. Me don't know what they go on nobody. So me just
call away.
PNP is just a wreck. Like them need to be dismantled. Me see them a campaign do auntie. Auntie, me see one councillor, one new PNP councillor candidate come out on Instagram. Can me see pop up in a me. Yes, so me I say okay.
Ain't good looking though.
Me see him.
I'm out to see man with the councillor guy with dead. Him I go take the guy. Yeah, he good looking though.
Some Peter still I saw that.
None of them PNP.
Me see him. He look young too.
JLP
them a try the young people thing like we. Them a try find couple young people.
No candidate there, so make the PNP alone, so because we don't need to
want them their problem. We don't want them
PNP debate on that, make the dead bury their days. The Labour Party don't feel no candidate, make him alone turn down there and make him win. Don't waste no money upon that. Make the dead bury their days down there, because PNP hear that. DP Wagwan.
Wagwan, my friend, you good?
Me there upon a good mood, especially since Mark Golden put out the last statement here. Make me evening, me I tell you, me happy.
Me think say your people them that sabotage me, cause bad me that get ready for go on bad, but good
no man, the people them are nice people. I be a young people are my mother.
But you see they call them all petal ask me when me I say no, me say that people just show up in a box and me I say so why me can't why me can't.
The labor right, them don't know where you come with, you not here test them faith.
Oh you mean I know what me I come with?
You never see I set a fear beg money for buy things on a Port Antonio hospital
no,
and a Labour Party in a power. One never buy one what Port Antonio didn't need. One in a power run there. We make I set a fear showing chest to get equipment to put in at the hospital around there. That look good.
The one money gun only can buy my thermometer. I want thermometer I go buy. I want glucometer to take blood sugar. I can't buy nothing else. With nothing a $3 two of that thing going.
So I'm to the two go fund me the money I run. I run one from Beryl and one for Melissa. You know?
Only God knows.
You hear when him go fund me. He never say go fund Port Antonio Hospital, say go fund me.
But if he say $80 million for hire him for the work and him take much case, he can't spend some of that money there. All of the labor right them will just wake up and don't know say me depend live from 2 o'clock. Me I beg gonna please turn on no live and go over there because it's 6 o'clock now and I think it's my time to go. Anybody have any closing word to say? Tell you have work tomorrow or tonight?
I have work tonight.
All right, go and go rest to go work. All of the labor right them will just wake up like the one.
Auntie, and yes, and the people them who say staffing is getting better because they have employed. They have employed double the amount of PCs to the amount of nurses that were employed in my batch.
How much week you gone now when I work, not Ira?
Me just this is my second week starting tonight. Start my second week. It's not bad so far, but you know, I don't know how bad it's going to get. I don't think it go horrible because we get more nurses and more people. We have we get 50.
I remember you're supposed
to
be
say the people are dying.
You're there before the people then. Remember, Tahira, you're supposed to be taking care of the patient. Even if you see somebody where did it before you long time not do their work, do your work. Don't follow them.
No, me can't, hello, me now, that I feel them is me say
Yes,
everybody have
don't follow
their,
them.
everybody have
Yes.
their own license to protect, so everybody know what they
Thank you,
want to do.
darling.
But
Do
that
your
not
work and
nothing.
come on. That is it. Do your work
No,
and be very. I mean, no, you and Navi and Lexi and what made that little girl name. One of very strong and like full of we and like proof on the point. Please, me I beg you, Tahira. Even though when you know you're right sometime, you don't
No,
swing
me,
no each other.
auntie, me would that this a one thing about me. If one patient send me favor shoes button, me say I saw it go and walk. Me not the time I toe to toe with nobody.
Yes.
Me no stop. If you toe to toe with the patient is always the patient is always right. So
yes,
no,
darling.
then I go hear what patient say, then go hear what me say. So me not have nothing to say.
And long as you do your work, Tahira, that is what we want.
Petal,
When
it's my day off. Me day off.
Me, the sister
Oh,
nurse.
auntie, me get my 2 day off already. Auntie Petal. Yesterday and day before yesterday.
Yes. We want you to be the sister nurse and for run water. So we want you to just do your work and be respectful and come here yard because we know you can do it and you fight for this job. You have so much and wait and know that the Lord dropped the job in your hand. Just do your best and you will be rewarded. All right. Anybody else want to say anything else before we close and go to the next platform? Navi, we already know say you're on little timing because you don't finish school yet. So we are giving you a little more grace before you change your bad ways. Munchi, take care. We're gonna over. Yes, man. Take care, guys. And somebody, any labor right, turn on the live now and we come over there.
We are go over.
So
we are go over
Until next time here.
Yeah, over where?
Over me.
Yes, Navi, you can turn on your live if you want me. Come over there while me go and do look housework and Munchi we gone over. Exactly. There's a Kimmy live. There's a Kimmy live, guys. So you can go on over Kimmy.
Yeah, me go on over Kimmy.
Topic and everything.
Yeah,
all
me
right,
no
guys,
want to go
later.
over there, so I can't go on over Kimmy.
You're not open, mama,
yeah, but me no want them other people.
Okay,
go,
me coming. So we tell you about Navi Empress.
Aye.
I saw me say I don't know.
You have to keep him under the arm with a lot of love.
Under my arms.
Under your armpit. With
I
love.
feel complain me get about her, you know.
Me no care what complain. Then get me love like
you have there, you see.
Like
Pure
a complain. Remind me of my feisty days.
Exactly. Now
My
just
very
like my daughter.
feisty days. This one, yeah. Yep. She
I
remind me so much. Yep.
Very feisty.
Very feisty.
I tell you.
Remind me of my feisty days. So you listen.
Can't manage our Empress.
Me can't manage her.
Maybe keep her on my armpit. I am the one.
Armpit. This is a child you have to keep under your armpit.
Oh, Jesus. So now, go and turn on your live and
My God. How would you say? Oh, Siberia.
Yes, man, I pick them up. Yes. I would do,
Sir, who you? Hello? Hello? Who you? Who are you? Watch out. Oh, who are you? Move your pitney now, look. Hey, watch out. Who do that? Watch out.
oh, this
And
guy,
that's
sir.
I drew Pitney. Julia Pitney. Anyways, sir, who are you?
Hit the road, boy.
You was what said the trust.
Yep. How you doing, boy?
Anyways, you said you're what now? You played this before? You about to leave? Okay, bet. Dior. This stranger will be fucking saying that. Ain't gone. Who did that spawn? Drew, come through the picnic.
As me reach back, not even 1 5 minute break.
Babe?
You ready?
I'll be a madness at one, so.
Who they want it? Who in there? Who they want in there?
You're something different.